Long have we waited in the shadowy recesses of Chat, trying to achieve our goals. We were scorned by the mods and looked down upon by Emma. Told that our dreams were nothing short of ridiculous. Made fun of by strangers who don't understand us. So, from the darkness where we dwelt, we plotted and we schemed. And finally, we have accomplished what they said couldn't be done. We have brought forth the ultimate form of entertainment. So rise up, my children. Our time is now. I hope that works, man. I am so sorry if that was the worst thing you've ever seen in your life, but there you go. I'm an idiot.
It is time.
It's my son, Orkish. A natural born son. He was born from my vagines. Let's continue with our video gameplay through gameplay of the video game Suicidal Depression. We're gonna try and finish the game today, and you know, I spoiled the friendship hour. There it is. Count how many seconds delay that was. That's the delay on my brain today. Killing it. Loving it. In fact, really just gonna be a good day, everyone. It's the first day of Tar's new empire. And I'm not gonna have any brain power for it. It's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna fuck everything up later on Wild RP. It's gonna be interesting. Tune in for that shit show. Now, what are we doing? We're looking at the map. So we can just go through one by one. Now, my personal opinion is that probably... You know what? I was going to say... I think that the catfish is flat 3. But that's the first one you're most likely to check, isn't it? It's got to be flat 7. Isn't it? Let's start from flat 8 up. Let's go from top to bottom. Because flat 2 is Merlin and we don't want to fucking encounter him. He's a piece of shit. I had enough of him in real life. We're going to try and find... Now, I forgot we have a special power called Mitzi, but I can't remember what it does.
What's wrong?
I really don't feel that comfortable around babies, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine. I talked to her, but I'm not quite sure how to approach this. I'm hardly an expert on babies myself. If only we had some good reason to talk to this woman.
What do you mean?
Something like...
Oh yeah, lockpicking, yeah.
I don't know. Something to talk about.
The puzzle is that we have to come up with some sort of bullshit reason to talk to her. We could come up with anything.
Let's go somewhere else then. We can always come back here later.
All right.
Fine. Why is a cable an option? These cables are hanging loose. I don't think that's very safe. It's an electric meter for both flats. That'll get the woman out of the house, won't it? Let's listen to the gamer. This is the fucking guy in the Modern Warfare 2 lobby, remember? Your mum's a and I'm when you and I'm you swear to God you're just fucking and I'm gonna fucking and I'm gonna and you're a He can't bloody hear you though. He's got a fucking headset on though. He got that Steel Series on. Fucking know what I mean. You know what I'm saying though. We have to turn the fucking electric off. And then he'll come outside. Oopsie daisy. What the fuck have you done? Oh.
It's just a tripped fuse, don't worry. I'll just flip this switch and we're back on.
Jesse, can we talk to you for a
Her
second?
name is Jessie.
Sure. But
It's
not right
literally
now.
Fairlight.
I'm right in the middle of something.
Fine. Let's go to the 3rd floor then. Did she want to become Jesse's girl? Can't be him then, can it? Since Brian doesn't own a car every day, he rides this bicycle to get to work. It's not just his pride and joy, but also his only means of transportation. I bet he'd be gutted if something happened to it. As much as I wanted, the noise would only alarm him. I'm sure I can think of a better way to get back at Brian. Brian is peachy. I don't want to talk to him. There must be some other way we can get inside and check if he's who we're looking for. I'd really like to teach him a lesson, show him I'm not someone who he should be messing with. Alright, we're gonna fuck with him. Does the crank? What is the crank? Can't be done by hand. Need the right tool to remove it. Also, producer JS, how's it going, my friend? We are chilling in the name of. Wow. Does anyone else sneeze as much as me, or am I crazy? Who's this house? It's got to be him, innit? Old man. Oh, never mind.
Would you like to talk to him?
Sure. I'll pretend I'm doing one of those customer surveys.
Yeah, this game is
People usually have time
very
to answer
interesting.
lots
I
of
don't know.
stupid questions.
They just want some attention, Mitzi.
kind of old and kind of like a game that was made in like 2003, but the actual story and the shit it's trying to
Hello there,
get
sir.
across is pretty good.
If you could spare us just a few minutes of your time, we'd like to ask some questions about your internet service provider.
I'm not interested.
Why would you
I
lie
don't
like this?
have
We
any
clearly
money.
live upstairs.
Go bother someone else.
Oh,
It's not me pretending
but
that
we're not trying to sell anything. It's just a little survey.
What? Wait a second. I can't hear what you're saying, sweetie. Let me get my hearing aid.
Do you think he'll be back with a shotgun?
Don't be silly. This isn't America.
Roasted America. How do you feel about that, bitches?
I thought I heard someone. What did you want?
Do you own a computer connected to the internet?
Do you own computer connected to the internet?
Oh, we're playing as Mitzi.
Say again.
Right. Okay. Do you...
I can't hear you very well, dear.
Speak up, Mitzi, you
You'll have
fucking
to
bitch.
speak up. I'm an old man, you know.
Horrible woman.
I'll be 85 this year.
Jesus Christ.
Do you have a computer?
There's no need to shout.
Okay, he's a dick.
I've got my hearing aids.
Strike him down.
I can hear what you're saying.
Let the darkness flow through you,
Sorry.
Mitzi.
A young, pretty lady like yourself
You wouldn't understand about old age.
We live in two different worlds, dear.
Yeah, you piece of
And if you're here
shit.
to make fun of me, why won't you just go ahead
Everyone in
and be
this
done
world
with
is a dickhead.
No,
Dude, she has
no,
borderline
with all
personality
respect,
disorder. This game is not
just
about
want
someone
to
with
ask
depression.
if
This
you
is
by
about
any
someone with
chance
borderline
own a computer.
personality disorder.
it? Pardon?
A computer!
Wait a second, dear. I think I need to change the batteries in my hearing aid. I must have forgotten to switch them off last night.
How long do you think this goes for?
I'll be right back.
No, wait. Jesus. I don't think I've got enough patience for this, Mrs. A.
To be
Man's
honest,
trolling.
the chances that he's our guy are pretty slim. I think we should go.
Are we just gonna
It's
abandon him?
pointless.
Okay.
Even if he did have a
Perfect.
computer, he
He's
probably
85,
wouldn't even
guys.
remember how to switch it on.
Unless he's not alone. You should ask him about that before we go.
Can I help you?
No, thanks, we're fine. Have you found some batteries?
What? I don't want to buy anything. I told you before, I'm not interested. I don't have any money. Go bother someone else.
Man's hot. Man's tripping. He's old. 85. Leave him alone to die. I'm just a lesbian in the bath and don't look at my tits. Gotta warm up a bit. Blanket. This.
Do you live alone?
When you're an old man like me, you end up watching all your friends and family die. I'll be 85 this year, but I can still cook my dinner, and
I make my bed every morning all by myself.
So, you do live alone then?
Look, young lady,
I don't need any help. I've told them already.
I can manage just
I
fine.
can manage just
I
fine.
can still cook my dinner.
I can still cook my
and
dinner,
I make my
and I make my bed every morning all by myself.
And not that it's
any
your
business when I die.
When I die,
I'll die in my own
home,
in my own bed.
I'm honestly not trying to take that away from you. We're just here to ask about...
I will
not have anyone washing me, or dressing me, or feeding me. I can manage. I've done it all my life, and I'll stay this way. It'll stay this way. I can still cook my bed, and I make my dinner every morning all by myself. This is that thing that you get when you're scared of getting old and having to rely on other people. You know? We become fiercely independent, wrapped in our own depression. And you want to die young. Let's see, even Serotonin's like, I want to die young because I don't want to become that thing. We all do it, right? And this is an old man who we're looking at who clearly needs help and is being stubborn about it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Wombats. Dude, I have an electric feet warmer. Do I feel old? Yes. Do I regret buying it? No, it keeps me warm every day. I have a blanket around my legs right now. If you would never have caught me in a blanket 10 years ago. 10 years ago, if I'd have put a blanket around my legs, I would immediately have died. My penis would have fallen off. And I would have transformed into a 25-year-old girl. Because blankets are for girls. Now, blanket every day. You know what I mean, Wombats? You son of a bitch. He lost his hearings with headphones because it's me? Probably, man. Hi, Grenick. Sorry to have bothered you. We'll go now. I didn't mean to pry. Please, accept my apology.
I didn't mean to pry. Please accept my apology.
I'm just doing voice acting. No. It's me who should be sorry.
I haven't even offered you ladies a cup of tea.
Oh, let's have
That's
a fucking
fine.
cuppa.
Don't worry about it.
Mary always liked her tea milky. She put the tea bag and the milk in first.
Oh, wow.
And then
People that do
finally
that.
She'd had hot
That's
water.
wrong to me.
I kept telling her it's the wrong way.
It's the wrong way.
But she never listened.
No, dude.
She was always so stubborn, my Mary. I miss her every day.
Oh.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Orcish? You son of a bitch. I cannot believe, dude. I stayed on the goddamn game till 7 a.m., which is about 2 Eastern, which is when Orcish usually plays until, and he logged off. Hey guys, he logged off. Finally had the chance to play all through the night and just hang out on the gun store port, chilling. And my man's logged off. Hey Orcish, guess what? Dead to me. Dead to me. Son of a bitch. Cannot believe he did this to me.
Sorry to have bothered you, sir.
Emotional
We'll go now.
damage.
I'll see you later, ladies.
Even Nash spent more time with me
Next time
yesterday.
I'll do the talking, yeah?
He's tough.
Wouldn't answer a single question.
But he can't possibly be an internet whiz.
Yep, he's just a lonely old man. Let's cross him off the list.
Orcish. He's just a lonely old man. It's Orcish WC. Alright, now which ones do we need to go? Second floor is us. Isn't it? Yeah, maybe. Hi, Indy. Arguing couple. Dead couple. Nash and Tar, new bestie. Yeah, I get on really well with Nash. There's like a small conflict of interest, of course, because it's really awkward being in between, and this has happened several times, as a more civilian character. I now have to say more civilian character. When you're stuck between a group of people that you like, but have done awful things, and a group of people that you like who are stupid and deserve to die. I don't know how else to put it. Fucking criminal scum. Listen, at best, I'm like Scarface, Robin Hood. Not even Scarface, dude. I'm not even fucking gonna. Although I did have to pull out a gun yesterday, which was pretty fucking crazy. You got a timestamp for when, are they even the Kettleman gang anymore? Nash isn't even in the gang. What are they, Mills gang now? Kettleman's not in it. Nash and Effie seem like they have their own group now, but I don't know. Don't matter me. I don't really understand what the deal is there. But it seems more like Nash doesn't run with them and runs with Effie's group more, but I have no idea. They seem like they've made their own split off. What do you call that? Spin-off series. The Nash and Effie spin-off series. It was fucking weird, man. Nash is actually leader of the wild cards. Honestly, if they put their differences aside, it would probably they need someone like that. And the cup, yeah. Nash is John Wick, and that's the end of it. I guess they're not in, that's great. I never liked them much. Yeah, but they are in. Joe Davis lives here with his wife. I haven't seen them for a while though. Maybe they've gone for holiday. They're gonna come back. She's in there, dude. 100, right? Well, he is. Maybe she killed him. You know what would be nice is if the men weren't the only toxic people in the game. Brad, there was an evil woman in the previous one. Yeah, you're right. I'll allow it. These cats seem attracted to it, but why? It's just an old sofa. The Morrisons left it here when they moved out. There are some stitches on it and they look fresh. Has it been mended recently? What a bunch of fucking pricks, dude. Although, to be fair, I did kind of leave a sofa on my first ever apartment in London. We left the sofa outside, kinda. But like, we also paid off the trash men to take it, so. So who knows, man. Apparently the director of John Wick is making a Ghost of Tsushima movie. But why do we need a Ghost of Tsushima movie? We have Ghost of Tsushima. From Flat 1, we apologize for cluttering the hall. The removal company has been called and they will collect sofa and the chairs soon. Oh, okay. I'll allow it. We're sorry for the inconvenience, but we'll make sure you put it up with us if the few items for a bit longer, just like we'd put up with your dog for a while all these years, the Morrisons. Oh, wow. So, what people do. When I moved into this house and we met our next door neighbors, I was like, listen, hands up, I am the worst neighbor you're ever going to have, but I don't have to be. I was like, I stay up all night. I'm always screaming and shouting and stuff because I'm doing live stuff and recording stuff all the time, and it's going to sound insane. You're going to hear me at 3 a.m. doing a dragon impression, and it's going to be the weirdest shit in the world. But honestly, I hate the thing that neighbors do where they quietly fester over how much they hate their next door neighbor and slowly get more and more pissed off with them until like even the slightest little thing becomes World War III between the neighbors. I was like, just seriously, if we're loud and we're annoying, we're the atypical ones. We're up all night. We don't want to be loud and annoying, but it is just, I work from home, so I'm home all day. It's fucking mad. I'm annoying. The dog's annoying. Everything is fucking annoying. But tell me, if you just come round, knock on the door, and I know it's awkward and fucking annoying to do, and, you know, no one wants to do it, especially in Britain. In America, I think everyone kind of like, they're like, hey, howdy, neighbor. Do you want some fucking dinner? And they just eat dinner together and shit, and it's fucking weird. In the UK, no one speaks to anyone until you're at the breaking point of hatred. So I said to him, listen, if we're ever fucking annoying, if you hear us and we're annoying and shit, seriously, knock on the door and just be like, hey, last night's so loud, so annoying. Hey, this is annoying. Hey, don't, you know, this, that, the other. Please. Because I hate that thing where neighbors like just become enemies, but they don't even know it. And he was like, listen, all right, cool. And he's done that, to be honest. A couple of times he was like, hey, you dragged the bin out at 4 a.m. And when you drag it down the side of our house, that's our bedroom. And it's really fucking loud. So, you know, on trash night, can you drag the bin out early? And I was like, dude, 100%. I do everything in my power to make sure that I do that. Because I know that we're the weird ones. And I hate that thing, dude. But mostly they haven't heard us. I don't know how. The thing that me and Emma did was we went to a lot of effort to make sure that we got a what is this called, Emma? She's not in here. What is a house that's not attached? The opposite of a terraced house. Fuck, man. My brain hurts. A detached, it's fully detached, it's not semi-detached. A detached house. I don't have a neighbor on the other side. I don't have a neighbor on this side. We have just a square in the middle of the street. So it means that it's really... You don't have that thing that you normally have in the UK where you're attached through a fucking wall that was built by a Tudor. That is the thinnest thing of all time. And they can hear everything you're doing and it's the worst. Which is awesome. We did have to pay a little bit more. It's basically a bungalow, but for some reason we have an upstairs. So it's not a bungalow. But it is a bungalow. If you looked at it from outside, you'd be like, that's a bungalow. We lived in a bungalow before as well, fully detached. And before that, we had an apartment building. And upstairs was always just a rotating door of different people. And the downstairs was a deaf woman. Like an old lady. So it was really fucking awesome for being loud. Like no one upstairs cared. The best point upstairs was when these like party boys lived there and they were just having parties every night. My upstairs neighbor started stomping on the floor when he thought I was being loud. I turned the volume down until he began stomping like 5 times between 1 and 3 p.m. Then I put a hardstyle song on and jumped around. It was a good day. I haven't heard the stomp since. See, that's the thing. I hate that. Because I'm just hyper aware of it all day. I'm too anxious for it. I become insane. I'm just hyper aware of all noises that I'm making. But that's also partially due to childhood trauma. I can't have the TV loud. The TV will be on like volume 6, barely legible what you can hear, and Emma will be like, turn it up, and I'm like, I can't turn it up. I can't turn it up. I'll get in trouble. I'll get in trouble. She's like, who are you getting in trouble with? You own the house and the TV, and we live in a detached house, and you're 35. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's, I guess I'll turn it up 1. She's like, turn it up like 6, dude. I can't hear a thing. You can be so loud and detached. Yeah, so the only time, I was saying this yesterday, the only time people can hear me is if you're right outside that window. I mean, literally, you have to be there. There's a big bay window here, right? If you are literally right there, you can hear me as if you're in the room with me. Which means every now and then, someone walks past the house outside, and they hear me being like, and I don't want the world to see me. And then they hear nothing as they walk past. You know? They hear me be like, Hikir! Why won't you die? What? And then it's over. You know? So whatever the fuck. Some people think a crazy man lives here. And he does, I guess. You know? Anyway, let's carry on with our video game playthrough of the video game Orcish Suck Your Mum. My neighbors hate me. My neighbors don't hate me. I actually don't know the neighbors on that side. I've never met them. Don't know how. This whole house is like this way. All of the stuff is on this side. The front of the house. The front door to my house is on the side of the house here. All the shit is this way. Everything I do is on this side. So I never see that side. This side, the neighbors on this side of us are really cool. I like them. They're chill as fuck. They're a little older than us. Couple, don't think they've got any kids or anything like that. Couple times I've had like parties and they've been like, hey, you want to come along to the party? Come, more than welcome, just show up. They've invited us to, you know, I've not been to them. But they're chill. They seem to be very nice. Every time I've had a conversation with them, they're chill. They're very courteous. If they're like, he had to do some work on his house. He was like, listen, it's probably going to be loud and annoying. Do you mind if I do it? I was like, do what you want, bro. I'm fucking... I don't give a shit. I like them. Which is very nice. We've lucked out quite a lot of times with neighbours. Our first apartment that we had, mine and Emma's first apartment, our next door neighbours, we lived in a tiny little apartment on the corner of a street. Downstairs, I don't even know who lived there, but next door to us was a full house. We lived on like the masonette on the top floor. Was the most psychotic, abusive relationship I've ever heard. Just insane. They would just, all you would hear is this woman crying all night and screaming, this man shouting, the two of them just beating the shit out of each other all the time. Just crazy. Like, I have never heard anything like it, dude. There was one night where she screamed so much that we heard her throw up. It was Toodlehausen. Seriously, it was like proper, like, you know when you see those videos online, oh, you have those neighbors? Yeah. You know when you see those videos online and of like almost unbelievably crazy, like, meth fucking cracked out looking fucking just screeching like unbelievable white trash. I don't even know how they had the house. Properly fucking insane. And they would pop off at any time at night and they would just be going absolutely wild. No idea what was going on with them. I don't know if it was drugs or just, you know, there were just some people that are like that, right? And it was ridiculous. At first, me and Emma were like, this is awful. We need to call the police. And like, we should get involved and shit. But we realized after like a month that there's just no... Like, the police showing up all the time didn't do anything ever. And it was just like, okay, well, this is it. This is their life. They've been doing this for years. Like, us being involved. One of them's going to kill the other one night. And we're probably going to feel guilty about it, but there's like nothing we can do about it. Yeah, Toodlehausen. It's just nothing. So eventually we just started, they would begin their evening of like, if it was going to be a night of like craziness, and we would sit at the top of our stairs where the wall was the thinnest and just listen. And I know that sounds really sick, but it was just like, what else are we going to do? Going to try and watch TV? They were screaming and like throwing each other around the house. You'd hear, we would place bets. This is sick. Me and Emma got to the point where we would place bets on whether one had killed the other one. Because they would just ramp up to so loud, you can't do anything. You couldn't, like, calling the police didn't do anything. You know, nothing would happen. They would be getting more and more drunk, probably just doing more and more fucking hard drugs, and getting more and more insane to the point where they, like, one of them would be screaming so loud, and then suddenly you'd hear, and we'd be like, there it is. It's happened. And Emma would be like counting out 20s. There you go. Fuck, dude. I thought it was going to be tomorrow. You know, I thought it would be in 3 hours from now. She'd be like, here's your tenner. And we'd be like, that's it. It's happened. She's dead. That's it. It's happened. He's dead. And then the next night they'd kick up again and we'd be like, she's alive. Just really fucking, you know, when like people are just so, they're no longer human to you, so you don't care. As fucked up as that is, you're like, I don't care if they kill each other. I just want a night of peace. I haven't slept for weeks because they're screaming. It's just impossible. We can't even watch like a TV show. I can't record videos. This was back when I was doing YouTube. I couldn't record videos if they were screaming and shit. Emma couldn't record. She would do voiceovers. Couldn't record. Couldn't work. Couldn't do anything because these people were screaming 24/7. We hated them. We literally, by the end of it, were like, I can't wait till one of them kills the other one. And I meant it. As fucked as that is. Just couldn't wait. I was like, please kill one of them, kill the other one so that the other one goes to jail and then the fucking house opens up back on the council market. Yeah, it was fucking easily the worst neighbors I've ever had. Ever. Crazy. Anyway, let's open this. Let's fucking knock on this door and see if this is them. I'll do anything to get you some of the audio that we tried to record of them back in the day. These radiators are some of the few remnants of the old days. Most have been taken off the walls. Those that are left haven't been working for years. Merlin. Hello. Okay, so we can pick a couple locks. This flat is empty, so obviously we're going to have to pick this one. This is the first thing we should do, isn't it? Pick the lock.
Would you like to try your famous lock-picking skills on this lock here?
Let's go.
Let's see. A young child.
Something like when we get that sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach. It used when we
That's
first there, but we were there
fantastic.
for like a year.
Have you done it yet?
No, I can't work when you're looking
After a
over my
really long
shoulder.
time, like after literally a week of it, you're like, okay, so
Do
I'm
you
becoming
mind?
desensitized to this. After 6
No,
months, you're like,
sure.
I hate this
I'll
so
just
much.
walk away
And
for
after a
minute
year,
and
you
stare at
legitimately,
the
and I'm
wall
not
if
kidding,
that's what
want
it
them
takes
dead.
to get this done.
Thanks.
Okay. What do we have in here? What the fuck? Take the spanner. We're just choring shit straight away. This is Nash creeping around roads, stealing from the boxes. Oh, this hole must have been made quite recently. Ah, fuck. It's Joe Davis's flat up there. What is he thinking digging holes in the floor? Right on the edge, there's some black shiny object. I can't quite tell what it is from it, but it looks like some kind of statue. And then where I can reach it is too high. If that table on the right wasn't damaged so bad, I could probably I could probably stand on it. But it's all rotten. I'd probably fall and break my back. I'd have to find another way to get that statue from up there. What the fuck? That's the... Oh, I thought it was the old man. It's those people. It's the fucking crazy people. This is the sunny side of the building. My side is covered in dark, or so it seems. It's that meme, isn't it, where he's looking at the
Clearly this
bus
place is empty.
window.
I reckon we can cross it off the list.
Cool. But also something...
Suzanne, what does depression feel like?
Ooh, what a weird question to try and answer. Depends how old you
Well.
are.
It feels like all I want is to die, but I have to live.
That's funny. Most of the time I feel like I want to live, but I have to die.
Just an ordinary electric socket. If it was Nash, the boxes would have been stolen yesterday. Listen, Tara's the only person that has attempted to defend Nash at all ever once in Rhodes, and Nash will probably never know this. I don't know why he would ever know this. How dare you? Which one do I need? This one, isn't it? No one. Mitsuki. What does depression feels like? No, it's the next one, isn't it? What do I need? This one? God, it's so confusing. So this is the one. I think I heard something. It was probably my imagination. No, fuck it. Let's go in, dude.
Can you unlock this door for us?
Let's see. Blimey. You don't see these very often. This is a very special lock. It would take someone much more skilled than me to open it.
Okay, so we've got to find
Great.
something that we can drag
I
into that
thought you were
apartment.
an expert.
Oh, the sofa. Fuck it.
I
what am I
am.
talking about?
But this lock is just... Why would anyone need one of these here?
Yeah, it's all good.
Is there any other way we can...
Yes.
Well, not unless we can...
Yes, there is.
Or a key?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because...
Okay.
Oh, what can I say, Mike? Let's try to think positive.
All right. I know I'm skipping through dialogue here, chat, but it's irrelevant because I already know what we got to do and I'm being dumb. Hi, Quantum. Dr. Quantum. It was kind of Myth's character in ZBO, wasn't it? Oh, I can't move the sofa? God, come on. Come on, man. There's something behind this sofa probably, isn't there? Or something in the sofa. Maybe there's some a body in there. That'll be pretty brazen though. It would stink. So we need to get something in the way. Something in the way. Look, the cat up there. Oh, it's a statue, isn't it? So we can't move the table. Means surely we have to get the sofa in here, dude. What? Okay, we have a wrench. What's that for? Or a spanner? Is there a difference between a wrench and a spanner? No, there was some shit to do on the top floor, I think. Did you see your Batman or is your For You page flooded with that sound? No, yeah, it's so annoying. It's annoying because it's one of my favorite songs ever. And now I hate it. And not in a like, all the young people have appropriated my favorite song from Nirvana. But just purely because I've heard it so many times over the last week that I'm just sick of hearing it. Yeah. But I haven't seen Batman. We were going to go and see it tomorrow or Monday next week, I think, is maybe the plan. But I don't know. At some point, I'm just not going to be here. Probably going to have to go and see it during the daytime. What are we doing? It wasn't here, was it? It must have been the next one down. What is your favorite video game, Brad? Finally, I find the
That'll teach you
It's
not
me.
to mess with the cat lady.
Nash, stealing your shit. Hey, it's your boy Nash, stealing your shit. So what is this though? Bicycle crank. What am I going to use this for? Can't use that for fuck all. Now what do we do? Did he just say a slur? Me? Did I? Probably. If I could pull them out, I'd cut off the electric for both flats. Unfortunately, they're too firmly attached to the meter. We've got a rag. Got a bicycle crank. Now, if we let that dog out downstairs, it's gonna fucking kill us, isn't it? Well, probably we have to. Oh! Who the fuck is this? It's the dog lady. She lives in flat 2 with the stinky mongrel of hers. I can't remember her real name. I've always called her the dog lady. Needless to say, we're not the best of friends. But we usually do our best not to show it.
Hello. You live on the first floor, am I right?
Yes, that's correct. Flat 2. And you're Susan Ashworth, I presume.
Oh, Susan
I've been
Ashworth.
meaning to talk to you, actually.
Really? Is something wrong?
Sound design.
Well, it's those cats. I understand you're trying to do a good thing, but it's become unbearable lately. This can't be sanitary for people living here. And I'm sure it's not allowed by the council either.
They're not my cats. They just come here.
Look, they're not my cats.
You're Susan Ashworth, the cat lady. We all know what you do. Everyone's sick of those cats, and I am too. Brian said he will get in touch with animal control if things don't improve.
He already did.
Really? Well, I certainly don't see any improvement on
Listen,
first
bitch. I
floor.
put a shotgun to the back of that motherfucker's head, and I pulled the goddamn trigger,
You'll have
motherfucker,
to
and
talk
you're
to them
next.
again.
I hear they've run out of business recently.
Ah,
Then he'll have to find another one. This is just not good enough.
Are the cats bothering you?
Yes, they are, actually.
They usually stay outside
don't
anyway.
like her. Everyone
I bet you hardly
around
ever see
Susan
them.
is
I see
just
them all
awful
the
to her
time,
for no
actually.
reason.
Ever since the
And it could be
Morrisons from Flat
slightly
One moved out last month, your
That
cats
perspective,
seem
like
to
you're
reside
always irritable as a
permanently on
person with
my
depression.
floor.
Hi.
And that sofa, my God.
And everyone is annoying.
They're always
Hi.
gathered
It's good.
round it like it's their
but
shrine. It was Morrison's
She has borderline
responsibility
personality
to
disorder, and
dispose
she's an
of it.
energy
They
well
just
of
left
just
it there.
fucking.
And a whole load of other rubbish too.
She's an energy
Okay,
vampire. She's
that's
the
not
worst.
my fault, really, is
She's
it?
an unreliable narrator,
But
and she's,
you
from her
encourage
perspective, everyone's a
cats
dick, and
to
that's what really the
come
game is
here.
about. And I don't like
Feed
Susan anymore, and I like
them.
everyone else.
Everyone knows that. Every time I take William for a walk, he gets upset and tries to chase them away.
Did you say they sleep on the old sofa?
I didn't say they sleep.
Have you not
Listen
listened
to
to me?
I'm beginning to wonder if they ever sleep, actually. They just keep climbing up and down the wretched thing.
Yeah, there's something in
They're
it.
noisy.
Something
They leave germs all over
in the
place.
sofa.
They scratched upholstery and the paintwork. And William keeps
Mm.
chasing them. He's
Something
so quick, I
in
can't
the
help him most of the
sofa.
time. What if he runs off and gets lost? I'm telling you, we've never had such problems before you decided to bring here these homeless devils.
I have to go now. See you later.
Something in the sofa. Let's go into her. What is this room? Looks heavy. I think it's just meant to be a strong storage place for cleaning products, vases, and junk metal. Those who have lived in this house a long time, as long a time as me, will know there's actually a door to the basement behind it. No one goes down anymore. It's not safe, apparently. Cool. Flowers. Someone put freshly picked flowers in a vase to brighten up this grim-looking hall. There are a bunch of roses on a long forgotten
Maybe
grave.
one day you will forgive flowers, Mrs. A.
Maybe.
Smell
Or
them.
maybe not.
Oh, she's actually gonna do it. Oh!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push it.
Don't worry, Mrs. A. Could have happened to anyone.
I'll clean it in a minute. But please, be more careful in the future, yes?
Something in
You
the
be more
sofa.
Nosy old witch.
Something in the sofa. Something in your mum. I'm so tired. Do you know what? I woke up so many times last night. I also did this thing in the night like 3 times where I what do you call it? Shake myself awake? No. You like jump awake. I jump. Because I have nothing but nightmares. I can't even imagine how annoying it is to sleep in the same bed as me, but I'm very curious. I wanted to ask Emma and I forgot if I woke her up because I did it like 3 times. I woke up like one of those fucking movie, you know when they wake up in a movie and they sit up in bed covered in sweat? I did like 3 times last night, dude. Horrific nightmares, as usual. And then, literally the Anakin, yeah, where he wakes up. And then, also the dog was barking at, oh, I don't know, nothing! And I'd already gone to bed, my fault, late. I went to bed at like 6:30 or something like that. I fell asleep, probably. Just the worst, bro. I woke up so many times. Communal mailbox. No mail for Susan Ashworth. Well, there's nothing outside. I could push that out of the way, but I don't want to be seen. If only we could get rid of this old witch somehow. No, we can. We can get rid of her, alright. We're gonna fuck with the dog. Release the hound. I don't remember the last time I had a nightmare. The closest thing is depressing dreams. You don't think that's a nightmare? Okay. What's inside the sofa?
Hey, look at this. Valerian root extract. Cats love it.
Why wouldn't there be Valerian
It has the same
root
effect on
extract
them as catnip.
in the sofa?
They go absolutely crazy for it.
Isn't that where you
You
keep your
found it inside
Valerian
that
root?
sofa.
Yes. I wonder how it got there. Maybe the Morrisons wanted to leave a goodbye gift for that woman and her dog.
That's pretty clever.
Yes.
You know what?
Well, they would. I always thought they were reasonable people.
We were gonna buy a fish once and leave
Oh, what a shame they
a-
moved out.
it in the thing in the apartment. So what do I do with this? Need a whole separate game for how it got into the sofa.
Okay. I think we're getting closer.
Cats would hang around this spot. Oh, so what is this? To get rid of the woman, we summon the cats to the bottom floor or something, maybe? Because she doesn't like them, so maybe she'll fuck off. There's the other one, isn't there, in where it goes, something in my ass. And none of them have ever been funny. Valerian scented rag. We should just be able to hit her with the bicycle pedal. I agree. We should. Is this our house? Our house. In the middle of the street. Our house. No idea what I'm supposed to do. Can I go back into my apartment? No. Good. This is the old. old man, isn't it? I have no idea what we're supposed to do now. We come up with a reason to talk to this woman yet? Excuse me, did you hear about Will Smith at the Oscars? I don't know. Backseat gaming. Activate! I'm so bored. I have to finish this game today. I can't play it for another day. I can't. I'm enjoying the game, and I'm not enjoying the game, but I like the game. I can't play it for another day. I can't. Clue. Of course, pure silence.
Milky, I saved me!
Incredible. Guys, isn't it incredible? Isn't it amazing? Let's try using the rag on the door.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Fucking hell. Christ. Maybe we use the rag on the door with the dog. We'll draw the cats over to the dog and the dog will be insane. We have to move the cats so that the cats... so that we can move the sofa or something, maybe? Get the cats off the sofa so that we can move the sofa or some shit. Oh, use it on the radiator. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's exactly what I just had. My whole plan just was, and I didn't do it. I used it on the door. Alright, thank you. Cool. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And this is it.
Come on, guys. The party moved over here.
Here we go.
Where are they?
I never existed.
Well, aren't they quick? This dog is making quite a racket.
Perfect.
Someone should complain to the owner, don't you think?
Definitely. She should put that broom down for a minute and sort a dog out.
Dog. Is this someone doing an impression of a British accent, or is it a posh person trying to sound slightly less posh? You do talk like the Queen. Only the Queen pronounces it as a dog. Hey, bitch. Psst. Your dog's annoying.
Your dog is making
Want me to save the
horrible
game after
noise.
this conversation?
Can't you do something?
It's probably because your wretched cat's upset him again. Poor William. I'd better check on him.
bye, bitch. The fuck out of here, bitch. Bye. Ta-ta. Oh! Merlin is free.
Come back, my little prince.
Merlin! Ah! Shut the door, lock her out.
Are you sure the cat'll be alright?
Please. These
Those
cats can
easily outrun some old
mutt.
mutt. Yesterday, my dog ran straight past the cat, so I opened the back door. The dog ran out straight past the cat that was sat right here. Dog ran past it, and the cat just went, sauntered, turned around, jumped up on top of the house behind us, and I was like, wow, dude, cats. Cats, bro.
I'm going to push this
Didn't save the
cabinet
game.
out of the way.
You have one
I
job,
remember
chat,
there
and
was
go
a
fuck
door
yourselves.
behind it.
It's too heavy.
I don't think that's going to work.
Are
Cool.
you kidding me? I'll show you how it's done.
Stand back.
Stand back.
Bitch. A display of physical strength, the likes of which you have never seen before. Unrivaled! Witness her. Witness her power.
There. The door, everyone.
Everyone's forgotten about.
How?
Yeah.
Door. Into the basement. What could possibly be down here? What could possibly be hidden in the behind the, you know? Take the extension cord. Thank you very much. Always take an extension cord. You'll always find them. Sometimes you feel like you've got too many of them, but you know what? You never have. It hasn't been used for many years. All flats have central heating these days. Can't be opened by hand. I need a crank. Man's got a crank though. Open that coal chute. What's gonna come out? A body. You know what this game hasn't done for a while? Like a piece of artwork. At the beginning it was like showing me her face constantly. A tin of paint. It's the red, the colour of blood. The lid is stuck. Dried up paint is holding firmly to the lid like glue. I'll need some tool to prise it open. I'll take the tin once I manage to open it. It's no use to me right now. Quiet Haven Hotel. Never heard of it. What is this sign doing here, down here? A sewing dummy.
I think I've got an idea. I know how I could pay Brian back for all that he's done to me and the cats.
Brian. The guy from Flat 6, right?
Brian.
Yes, Brian.
That nasty piece of shit.
He deserves to be punished, you know.
Yes.
And this wedding dress will be perfect for this. You ever heard the legend of the Cat Widow?
No, no one has.
The
'Cause you're
Cat
about to
Widow?
make it up on the spot.
No, can't say I have.
Well, you're not from around here. But I'm sure Brian knows it. He grew up in this city, just like me.
So, what's it about?
It's an old story about a ghost cat who takes a human form to haunt her killer.
Wow, that's pretty crazy,
Pretty
Mrs. A.
crazy.
Do you really think we can pull it off?
Pretty crazy,
Yes.
dude.
Yes, of course. We just need to prepare. A good costume will do the job. This dress, we can alter it. We'll need some red paint too.
Are you sure about that?
I promise this will
Where can
work.
we find red paint? guy?
And it will give us a chance to check his computer. If he's got one.
Okay, so what do we need?
Well, basically, we need 3 things.
A tin of red paint.
Red.
Oh. A mutilated black
The
dress.
dress will make a great costume. We just need it in black. Also, it should look damaged. That's important. Cat Widow is a ghost after all. I'll need some scissors for that. We need some kind of mask. I don't want him to recognize me,
This is a
obviously.
fucking absurd plan. By the way. It all looks fresh. Alright, so we need to figure out what, you know, we can make the dress black by putting it in the coal. Black is my color. You're not part of that emo subculture, are you? It's the ultimate plan. Because it's time.
Stop biting my bitch. Stop biting my bitch.
Stop crying. Hey, just smile. Alright? Stop fucking crying. Cry hour is over, you fucking bitches. Stop acting like a bitch. Stop crying your heart out. Shut the fuck up. Whining.
Well, my widow brain hurts. My widow brain hurts.
Shut up, dude. Buy a burger and shut the fuck up. You know why? Because it's time.
Stop biting my bitch. Stop biting my bitch.
Because it's time. Time for democracy.
My little brain hurts. Stop acting like a bitch. I think we can actually do democracy. Do you wanna? Hey, fuck it. Hey, you know what? You know what? You know what? We do what we want here, guys. If we wanna do democracy, you know what? Fuck it. We fucking do it. We're free. We're free.
Time for democracy.
One child awaits us. It is up to you to determine whether they will be unbanned or not. Let's just have a look at the unban request from the child. Hi, Edno. Howdy, it's your boy, Edno, 2019. Hey, dude, weed, Lamau, I'm high, cool. I'm 11, so shut the fuck up. Noodle Leaf Band, hi, Edno. You see, the problem is you're not legally allowed to be in a Twitch chat if you're under 13. We have to ban you. It's in a TOS. Hi there, sorry. I was a dumb 17-year-old. I cringed so hard reading my previous messages. My bad. 2019, which means he is now 20 years old. This is the ultimate character arc. Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, the choice falls to you. You've seen all of the evidence provided. But the question is, do you want to unban the child? Do you want to welcome him back? He spent 3 years in prison. He's aged from 11 to 20 years old in those 3 years. And he has repented and apologized. That being said, once a cringe, always a cringe. What do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, the choice falls to you to determine whether the child is to be unbanned. You're the ones who have to spend time with him in the chat room. You're the ones who have to look after him. He's your pet if you free him. Maybe he's grown up, maybe he hasn't. As always, the choice
is yours.
You want chaos, Plumrug?
You want chaos?
You merely adopted the chaos, you little shit. I was born in it. Bitch, ban his ass. May the cringe be purged, my son. Plumrug is a flathead. Flathead's in the chat for Plumrug. Flathead's in the chat for Plumrug. Plumrug says, I love this place. Ladies and gentlemen, the final vote of the morning. The most powerful flathead of all lives again. But will we allow him to return? The choice is yours.
Cosmos!
Chaos.
For all your wandering, still you end up in purgatory. What a shame, Cosmos.
This is not for you to decide. What they must know is true darkness.
Your wish shall be granted. I will extinguish all light.
And now back to our video game playthrough of the video game Depression Simulator. Emo Subculture Simulator. Game crashed immediately. Fucking love it. Ha. Man's killing it. Wow. Wow, is this crash? If this is Crash Forever, I'm... If this is Crash Forever, dude.
Shadow the Wreck God thinks you could look better.
Thank you so much. It's Dust Monkey Games, innit? Fucking hell, let me tell you something about this fucking slag. This fucking guy. He's fucking cold, Tommy. Get him a fucking blanket. Go on. But tuck him in nice and tight. Alright, Tommy? Tuck him in nice and fucking tight. I mean real fucking tight. Tuck it around his fucking neck. Oh. He's looking a little colder than he was a minute ago. Slaps the dead body. Psh, psh. Psh, psh. Oh, oopsie daisy. Seems things can always get bloody worse. You can always be colder, Tommy. You can always be a fucking slab. You can be on a fucking slab in the morgue. My son. My father. Okay, let's continue with the video game playthrough of the video game Everything Hurts. My father is in the chat. Everyone, the closest thing I've ever had to a father, not just in a video game, but in real life. Keep my wife's name out your... Keep my wife's fucking name out your fucking mouth. I went a little bit Michael Caine. Keep your fucking wife's name out of my bloody fucking mouth. Now, let me fucking tell you something about Michael bloody Caine. I know you were only supposed to blow the bloody nose. I can't do it today. I'll tell you why, my throat is ruined after last night. It's real bad. Car keys.
Now that's a lot of damage.
You heard me doing that a lot today? It's good. We're all good. We're all good. Car keys. Okay? Bust away. Can I take the broom? Oh, I can take the broom. Oh, can we use that to knock the thing off, I wonder? Thanks for the chaos. You little children playing at chaos, thinking you're so fucking edgy.
Look.
You know nothing
she
of
left the
it.
door open.
Oh, we can get in there. Fucking hell, let's fucking go. Let's have a little
Do you
fucking
want to check her
butchers.
flat?
Yeah, let's
I'll
have
stay
a
here
little
and keep
fucking
watch.
butchers,
Good
mate.
idea. I'll be as quick as I can.
I'm certainly feeling older today, that's for sure. Thank fuck I took the day off. You're off today? Alright, maybe I'll take it easy then.
It's not her. I didn't find
Not.
anything. No computers, no laptop.
Water, honey, and
no
lemon.
Telephone line.
Listen
Okay.
to me.
I'm not really surprised. Are
First
you?
of all, the lemon would kill me.
At least we can
So,
now cross her off the list.
Toodlehausen out here trying to kill a man, by the way. Second of all, do you honestly think I'm going to take care of myself?
Let's go.
Come on. How am I so tired? How, dude, I'm so tired. How I wake up, how? That's how tired he is. Yeah, no, I'm extremely tired. I went to sleep at 7:30 this morning because I'm an idiot and stayed up RPing too late. And then,
I'll try to catch that thing for you, alright?
oh, you took it off from work, not from video games. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch.
It's a statue of a cat. How nice.
So there's another wacko obsessed with cats in this house. Lovely.
That's cool, but what the fuck am I supposed to do with a statue of a cat? Good old man. Dog's doing that thing. You know when dogs do that, like, what do you even call it? It's like sneezing, inward reverse sneezing or whatever. His name was Flood. Mr. Flood Floodson. What can I do with any of this stuff that I've got? Extension cord, black dress, statue. Extension cord I might be able to use on that top floor. What do you think? Bank glitched out? Oh my god. So twice in the game. I don't even know what you're talking about, by the way, but let me just explain something to you, Van. Last night I was so scared when you handed me all that money because of the 2 times now that people have handed me things and it has glitched. Because yesterday, or the day before maybe, Otis handed me a cigar and it just vanished. But the fucking couple of days ago, Nash came in and handed me $700 and it disappeared in the transaction, or the, you know, whatever it's called. And I was like, okay, he's gonna stab me. He's gonna stab me and kill me, because all he needs to do, if he wants to, it would obviously have been horrendous and weird and wouldn't have made any sense. But if he wanted to, and I would have rolled with it, to be honest, he could have been like, where's my money? And I would have been like, what? And he would have gone, where's my money? I handed it to you. But he didn't. But it keeps glitching. My point is that it keeps glitching. So last night, Van / Flood hands me $5,500, and I was like, dude, if this does that glitch right now, I'm uninstalling the game. As far as Flood is concerned, Tar just puts 2 fingers to his head. I would have written /me puts 2 fingers to his head. And then I would have uninstalled the game. Gone. So I was just waiting for it to happen, dude. $700. What is this, peasant hour? Listen, you come and give me $700 for free, just because, for no reason. Don't even mention it, and it's not even canon. Just come and give me $700 and don't tell anyone. Metagaming. Power gaming. Power gaming hour. It's power gaming time. I am the storm that is Oh, we can shake this? Oh, it's got fucking keys in it. Of course, the key to his fucking room is in a cat on a statue.
So you could smash it to pieces.
Smash.
Thanks.
Smash
I
or
don't
a
remember
pass.
asking you to catch anything.
Dem griom. Da. Idem griom. Good to say you. Dem griom. Give it a 14 months, my good friend. How you doing? Is this the one? Yes. It's locked.
Do you want to go in first?
Oh fuck, here we go, dude.
Come on in. The place seems empty. Watch out, Mrs. A.
There's a massive hole in the floor.
Just step around it.
I'm not blind. Besides, I know it's there. We saw it from the floor below.
Fall.
Let's have a look around. There's got to be a computer here somewhere.
I really
That's all I can hear
don't
is her
like
clipped
this
English
place.
every now and then.
Yeah. It's rather creepy.
This is Leah pretending she isn't from Blackpool. Blackpool Illuminati. Oh, dress look. Dress thing. 666. Cool.
Bingo.
The number of the beast.
Found what we were looking for. This laptop could be it, you know. Maybe
Ben,
Joe's our guy after all.
I think that's a trooper. I'm singing the wrong song.
No. It's a disaster.
Uh-oh.
The power lead is missing. It won't switch on.
Oh, don't worry. I've got an extension cord.
Right.
Okay.
What a shame. Can we go now, please? I think I've seen enough. I don't need any more trouble.
What's wrong
No,
with you?
it's okay. I've got an idea.
It's like the whole thing we're doing. Also, she keeps
It seems
making
that a
trouble.
similar
So much
model
trouble
to
for
mine.
everyone in the
I'll just
apartment.
go back to the flat
She's
and
literally
bring
just
my
come up with the
power
most
lead.
elaborate
I don't
plan.
know. You sure this is gonna work?
I think so. At least we'll give it a shot. Just stay here and I'll be back in a second.
Oh, it's all gonna fucking pop off.
Why don't we go together? I really don't like this place.
You said you haven't seen this guy for ages.
Why would
He
it matter?
probably
Just go
doesn't
together.
even live here
Who cares?
anymore. Relax.
Who cares?
Nothing's gonna happen.
Who
I'll be
cares?
back
Okay.
before you know it.
I will count to 100. If you're not back, I'm out of here.
I'll be back before you get to 75. Don't worry.
We're going to sit here and count
Hey,
75 together.
I
Everyone
just
start
remembered
counting.
something that'll keep you busy. While I'm gone, think of a vegetable.
Carrot.
What? Why?
To keep your mind occupied. I bet I can guess which vegetable you were thinking of when I'm back.
So you're a mind reader now?
No, this is just a little experiment of mine.
Okay, whatever. Now go. I'm counting already. Why do I always end up in places like this?
Well, don't forget that you are also an immortal being. Nope. Breaking mirrors. I tried that myself. It didn't cheer me up somehow. What a fancy chair. You usually don't see chairs like this. You usually see chairs rather not. It's quite dusty. Quite dust monkey. Right, great. 360 is the number of the beast. Probably keeps mutilated bodies of victims in there. On the other hand, I read once that there was some other meaning to 3/6s too. Something really innocent. I can't remember now. It was a long time ago and I've had other things on my mind. Even if I wanted to, the doorknob is missing. Has it been 100 seconds? Has it been 75? Is that a phone ringing? Yeah, but there is no phone in here to answer. Has it been 100 seconds yet? Imagine if we were all like, no, there is no phone ringing, Van. Oh! Coat rack. No coats on the rack. That sounds like a fucking... That is my next fucking... That is absolutely my next album title. DB Shankar. No coats on the rack. Joe is probably wearing his coat wherever he is. It's cold this time of year. It's definitely been longer than... Above the desk, the wall is covered with pages pinned to the wall. They look like handwritten letters. Cool. Disgusting rotten food is scattered on the table. Looks like someone made a meal and barely even touched it. It looks pretty old. They don't make them like this anymore. 7 days. Yeah, fuck all that. Now, where's this bloody ringing phone, mate?
Remember the hole, Susan. Just one big step. Careful now.
Strange, I don't think it's even plugged in. It must be just my imagination playing tricks on me. Well, there really wasn't a phone ringing. There's no point in stop ringing now. Well, if it was ringing at all...
Damn.
The door handle just came off in my hand.
How am I going to get out of here now?
We're gonna have to go through the fucking Number of the Beast door. Have to play some fucking
Mitzi?
Maiden, dude. Let's go.
Mitzi, are you there? Shit. Remember
Imagine if
the
the other
hole,
woman just fell
Susan?
through the hole. The hole is below though, so she'd have to climb up through it, which would be great. And it was like terrifying. And then you freak out and kill her, and then, you know. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Why are we having like a fucking mental breakdown in here, by the way? Number of the beast. I left alone. My mind was blank. She's just talking about number of the beast. What did I see? Cannot believe. What is that? That's his wife, isn't it, dude? That what I saw that night was real and not just fantasy. The water from the bath has completely flooded the bathroom floor. Not that I care, I just want to leave as soon as possible. Yeah, but also... No, we don't live below it, we're good. But what about the mannequin? Okay, a mannequin in the bath. This guy's nuts. No doubt about that. 6! 6, 6. Hell and fire was spawned to be released. This must be the power lead that we need. Maybe luck's on my side today after all. Cool. Did it by myself. Oh, good. Oh, cool. He's back. Cool. He back. It's your boy. Hey. Hey, what's good?
What the?
What the fucking fuck?
I've got to get out of here.
You know what? We will speak to her. No, we won't. Okay. Hey, buddy. What's good? Why is everyone a murderer around this woman? She's borderline. She's borderline as fuck.
What did you say? No. You were not supposed to be here.
You're not supposed to be here. My God.
Why did you have to ruin everything?
Everything.
What have you done? What have you done? Stupid, evil bitch. Who are you?
Oh, having a nice conversation now. I'm sorry, the door was open.
I'm sorry, the door was open? I thought you moved out.
You took her away, didn't you? What has she ever done to you?
What? Look, sir, you are wrong.
Where's Mincy?
I just came here to find my cat.
It's gone missing? Why would you say
Yeah, I see. That stupid cat. I've been looking for it too. The little bastard took off with my key. I'm gonna rip him to pieces.
Okay. You will try. My friend knows that I'm here and she will call the police.
My friend knows that I'm here and she will call the police.
And I've got a gun. I can shoot you right there in your heart.
It's not worth it, Joe. I've done you no harm.
I want that as a soundbite.
Of course, you haven't got a heart. Isn't that right?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'll just leave. Very slowly. I won't cause you any trouble at all, okay?
And I've got a gun. So what would happen if you tried to murder me? I would just take it so not seriously. Stay where you are. Don't come any closer. Calm down. I'll go now and we'll forget all about this. Mitzi!
Calm down. I'll go now, and we'll forget all
Bitch is
about
clearly
this.
useless.
There's nowhere to go. It's all wrong. No matter what I do. Damn it!
Get back here right now and
Xbox.
give me that blasted key!
Please, don't get angry. I don't have any keys. Just sit down and take a deep breath while I make my way out, alright?
When you're on Xbox Live with a 14-year-old. Oh, he's gonna fall into the hole. Watch. Oh, she's gonna fall in. Came through here, devil. 4 doors. We should have known, dude. The fucking Chekhov's gun of that hole. You know? Chekhov. The Chekhov's gun was fucking smoking the whole time we've been in this house, man. Game saved successfully. Came through here in block caps. Devil. So it has to be this one. No question. It's the only one that's different. Cool. Alright, it's going to be devil then. Through, because through means to go through something, and this is a Polish developer. It's always the 4th door. Oh, it's opening, watch. Cool. Okay, so it's devil. Devil came through here. Obviously, yeah. Hey Brad, you make D&D puzzles all the time. This is like clearly what it is. It is what it is. Delicioso. Oh, what the
Come in.
Oh, hey.
There's no need to be afraid. I don't buy. Come in already. I might need your help with something.
There are mostly horror books on these shelves. More than half of them are written by Stephen King. Pathetic. This bed is rather fancy. It reminds me of beds they have in cheesy country hotels. Dude, she's so annoying. I actually hate Susan. I hate her. She's the issue. She's the drama. You need my help? I thought you wanted to kill me. This is just a dream. Where are we?
I really can't remember the name of this town, but I'm pretty sure the hotel is called Quiet Haven.
This is a hotel?
I know. It's a joke. They shouldn't charge half the price for this
I'm
dump, if you ask me.
joking. Get her done.
This is all just a dream, right?
He is Alan
Funny that
Wake.
you would say that. I've already heard that somewhere today. But if this is a dream, I've been asleep for a very long time.
Cool.
You need my help. I thought you wanted to kill me.
Why would I want to kill you? You must be mistaken. Who do you think I am?
Sorry.
I must have gotten the wrong idea.
It happens to me sometimes.
1, 2,
I've been
3,
known
4,
to be
5.
a bit intimidating, I guess. But I'm not a violent person.
It's Edwin.
Okay. Good to know.
I mean, I will use violence if I'm pushed against the wall. Do you know what I mean?
All too well, Mr. Davis. all too well. I'm sorry. I just want to leave.
Yes, I understand. I wouldn't stay here myself if it was my decision to make. I'm stuck here too. You see, my wife Ivy is in the room to the left. She's a little fragile at the moment. She said she was going to do her makeup, but it's been a week now, maybe longer. Every time I try to talk to her, she just gets angry, and she tells me she's not done yet. I've cooked her a meal.
This is his
but she
repressed side of his
ignores me.
ego,
She
yeah.
never likes what I cook.
But what's that got to do with me?
If you talk to her, I'll show you the way out. I promise. Just go in there and tell her she looks fine. She's always so careful about looking perfect.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Goodbye, Joe.
Is this Joe's wife? Poor woman, this is horrible.
Hello?
I mean, are we expecting her to be live? Oh my god, she is! What the fuck? What the fuck did she say?
Misery.
Misery.
Is that what you said?
Oh my god.
So, your wife's been in that room for a week?
Now that you bring this up, I think it might have been a month.
That's a very long time to stay in one place.
She wants to look great. I guess it takes time, but we really have to go now. I think there's a big storm coming.
There's a storm
I feel it in my
Mr.
bones.
Wayne.
Goodbye, Joe.
What does they want me to do then? The metal cover is tightly screwed in place. I can't remove it by hand. Okay. Are you gonna fucking scream misery again?
Hello?
Yeah.
Misery. Is that what you said?
Jesus fucking Christ. Everyone type misery in the chat. Okay, so what can I do? Nothing. Wardrobe 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5 is over there. Your Misery is the Stephen King book, yeah. Perhaps I should look for it. It looks like there's just a book about and look for Misery. There's a book titled Misery here. Is that what she meant? It's a long shot, but I might as well try. We're gonna tie Joe to the bed and fucking break his legs. I'm in the business of misery. Let's take it from the top. You got a body like an hourglass and Stephen King misery. Here you go. Screwdriver. I suppose a part of me expected a gun, but this will have to come in handy for sure. Did you change anything in the other room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello?
It's gonna be the same call. Ah!
Goodbye, Joe.
Oh, left hand, right hand, left hand, left hand. Left, left, right, left, left. Left, left, right, left, left. Left, left, right, left, left. 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 Right. Left. Left. Left, left. Oh, that's a right hand. Never mind. Right. Right. Left. Right. Right.
My God. It's the Konami code.
No. 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 No! This isn't Ivy. This isn't my wife. It's the monster. It followed me here. It always follows me. No matter what I do.
Look, I'm sorry.
You must kill it.
What? Why me?
You still got that power lead, haven't you? The one you stole from me?
How do you even know about it?
You must use it to kill her. To strangle her.
You're out of your mind.
Do it. Strangle the goddamn creature so it never follows me again, or I'll shoot you right here, right now!
Go on then.
Kill me if you want, but I won't do
I'm
that.
immortal, you bitch. This is Plum
You're
Rug.
with her? I should have guessed.
Thinking he had any control over his life.
I can't trust you. You're better off dead.
Blah.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Are you alright, Mrs. A? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Something strange happened. Maybe I am mad after all.
Don't be silly. I was gone for less than 1 minute.
Really? Somehow it felt longer than that.
Time drags when you've got nothing to do, I guess. I see you found the laptop cable.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping.
Let's see what's on this hard drive,
Into
shall
the
we?
future.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Never mind. At least now we're sure it's not
him.
Let's just go. I don't want to spend another minute in this place.
Oh, but at least we brought the fucking thing with us from the Death Realm.
Hey, did you think of a vegetable?
What?
Carrot.
I'd asked you to think of a vegetable while I was gone. So, did you?
Carrot.
Yeah. Sure.
Carrot.
Great. Now don't tell me. Was it carrot?
Yes.
Yes. A
carrot.
That's
amazing.
How did
you know?
That's the secret.
Everyone
I
always
can't
says
tell
carrot.
you that, Mrs. A.
Because
Or else
everyone
it
always
wouldn't
says
be a
carrot.
magic trick anymore.
Because always says carrot. Everyone always says 7
Yay,
or
it
3.
works every
If you ask for a
time.
number between 1 and 10, it's always 7 or 3.
Don't get too
If you ask for a
big-headed
vegetable, it's
now.
always a carrot
Sure,
or a
but
potato.
I am
And that's
the
the answer every
greatest.
single time.
Look,
I am
I
the
only said it was
storm
carrots
that
to be
is
nice.
approaching.
In fact, I thought about celery. I wasn't going to say, but you leave me no choice.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Now, let's go.
Flirting. Thought
Joe
you
can
was
come
not a
back any
lesbian. I thought
minute,
you were
and
militantly
you don't
not a
want to meet
lesbian.
him.
Militantly not gay.
He is not a nice
It's in
guy.
Akio. Well, it's not the one that I guessed it would be. But he was, somehow, a complete fucking psychopathic serial killer. It's an Akio. Okay, so now we can go back downstairs. Continue with our plan. We don't have a mask, do we? And by the way, if anyone ever asks, Enakio is a racist. Okay? Just so you know. I can easily pry it open with a screwdriver. Dude, I can pick up the tin now. So cool. Cynthia is well racist as well, though. You know what I mean? She's well racist. A great fellow for your bedroom would be perfect for writing a threatening message on the walls instead. It worked for Joe Davis anyway, unless of course those 3 600 buttons were written in real blood. How do I put it on the... Oh, I have to hang the fucking thing back up. No. Oh, I'm on the sign. No? Cool. Hey. I thought we had to put red paint on this fucking dress. What's the pipes? Oh, any boy, the pipes are calling. Oh, any boy, the pipes, they call. Okay, now what do we have then? Incredible work, Fruit Punch Ninja, by the way. You've done it. Incredible. Incredible work. What do we have? Let me think about this. So there's Brian that we have this whole plan with. At 7, we have to, like, cut the power. I don't know what to do next. Clue, please, chat. I would like a clue. We'll wait. We'll wait. How many Easter eggs have you got? I don't know. I will be able to tell you at the end of the game. Add the new audio requested. That was what I was doing, and I forgot. I did something else instead. I can't end. It crashes the game. I'll have to do this. Didn't play, did it?
And I've got a gun.
God, this game is so confusing. So confusing to play. Hikir says go upstairs. +2 Hickey points for Hikir. And is that the first thing you've said all day, Hikir? Incredible. Incredible. In inventory, read the letter to Pauline, go to the 4th floor. What inventory? I don't have a letter to Pauline. You fucking idiot. Use Mitzi to get the letter. From where? Plus 2 hickey points. How many is it before he gets fucking timed out till tomorrow, by the way? From the mailbox that I was just at where nothing gave me. Plus 2 hickey points. What's he on? 6? How many was it? Is it 6? How many until he gets timed out for 24 hours? Time him out. You got 6 hickey points in 6 messages.
Do you think you can unlock this mailbox?
I think I can most certainly unlock this mailbox.
Then do it quickly. Someone can come in any minute.
I thought it was 10 as well. Maybe it's 5.
A little room with a master locksmith.
Really?
Could you step away towards the stairs and turn around? Please?
What Fight Club shit is this, where you're not allowed to see what she does?
Master criminal, if anything.
Done. Here's all the mail. Hide it in your pockets and let's get out of here. It was mostly junk mail and leaflets. I threw those away.
Dr. Frank Zellman, Joe's shrink. Apparently Joe failed to attend his weekly sessions recently. Well, it looks like Joe's just as messed up as I am. But I'm guessing this is no use to me. From now on, we call Enakio Pauline.
Well, well. Looks like Pauline is looking for a babysitter. This letter says she's supposed to interview an agency nanny later today.
Great. I could be a nanny.
It's certainly worth a try, but I should warn you. I don't want to have anything to do with that baby. You're gonna have to handle this on your own.
Sure,
Oh,
I understand.
Pauline, because it's
Leave
about
it to
cats.
Me, Mrs. A.
Coming.
Right. Step back. I'll
Step
handle
back
this.
from the fucking door. What'd she settle down?
Oh, hello?
Hi. I've heard you're looking for a babysitter. Is that correct?
Well, yes, that's correct.
Look no further.
Is that Alice
My
Bennett?
name is Mitzi Hunt.
From
I'm
Wild
currently a
RP.
student, but I'm great with children. And I could really use a job. These school tuitions get pretty expensive these days.
Okay, maybe. But why is Mrs. Ashworth here? Hello, Mrs. Ashworth.
Hi, Pauline. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. I haven't seen you for ages. Are you here to apply for a job as well?
No.
What accent is this?
Of course
She went
not.
from being posh British to sort of Irishish.
Are you here to apply for a job as well, is it? I'm Mrs. A. I work for the agency.
Oh, I I'm Mrs. Ashworth's lodger.
Ashworth.
She kindly offered me a room, and we've been living together for the
The,
last
pa-
couple
the
of
past
weeks.
couple of weeks.
I mentioned to her I was
Are
looking
you
for a job.
joking?
My parents pay for the room and school fees, but I could do with some extra spending money. So, anyway,
I'm starting this course on child psychology next semester, and I thought it would be useful to get my hands-on experience with little children.
My mother always says you have to get your hands dirty to learn something properly. Not that you get dirty hands looking after babies.
Yeah, you definitely
Just
do.
Metaphorically speaking.
Metaphorically.
Well, it can get dirty. I hope you understand the job would involve changing nappies too.
Yes, of course. I don't have a problem with that.
Yes, well, you sure sound enthusiastic. Would you like to come in? Both of you?
It's okay. I'll wait.
I could really do with your support. You know how shy I get sometimes.
Yes. Well, you'll...
I thought we had an agreement, Mitzi, you fucking bitch.
You owe me.
We need to work together on this. I'll do the talking, I promise.
It's an agreement, you piece of shit.
Fine. Just don't overdo it.
It's too late for that, Mrs. A.
Braided Brad hair is beginning to look a little like Merlin.
What a nice flat.
Is she
I
breastfeeding?
love
What's
the
happening to
wallpaper.
F-Thread?
Very retro.
Thanks. I decorated
You
myself
drunk?
just before Alyssa was born.
Is it that midlife crisis?
Please follow me. We can talk in the living room.
Is it the virginity happening
I'll need you to
again?
drag her away.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
The power of virginity
know.
compels you.
I'm
Is
sure
she
you can think
breastfeeding?
of
Oh my
something.
god. That's so hot.
Why don't you think of something?
F-Thread, stop drinking.
I told you I don't do babies. I feel so uncomfortable here. I'd gladly blend with this cheesy wallpaper that you like so much and
Oh, for real.
disappear.
F-Thread into
So do I.
breastfeeding.
Do you think I know anything
Porn.
about babies?
Paul.
No. But I'm trying to fake it, and so far she's buying it. Look, I need you to stay cool and come up with something that'll make her leave the room. Got it?
But that's where the problem is.
I can't think of anything.
Just play it by ear, yeah?
Pictures. They're mostly photos of a baby. There are a couple of Pauline and her ex. His face is missing on each one of them. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? If she wants to cut this guy out of her life so badly, why won't she just take these pictures down? Psycho killer.
I should let you know from the start that looking after a toddler is not an easy task. They're just beginning to crawl, they're very curious, and sometimes they can cry for no apparent reason. And my Alyssa, well, she is a very noisy child. Did you have any previous experience with children?
Not really, but I'm a fast learner.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not great. I don't really have time to teach you. I'm already so busy. You seem like a nice girl, though, and I suppose Mrs. Ashworth here will give you some basic training. I'd like to get back to work soon, you see, just part-time for now. That's why I need someone to stay with her. I'm not going to find it easy to be apart from Alyssa, but my career has always been important to me as well. They won't wait for me forever. If I don't do this now, they'll just replace me.
What's this obsession this guy has with this? Work, baby, career, time away, theme.
Where do you work?
I'm a hotel manager. It's a very competitive industry, but I've always loved it.
Why
I
has he
miss it a
got
lot.
obsession with hotels?
There just isn't enough support for working parents.
Tell me about it. If I don't get back to work in 2 weeks' time, they will cut my maternity pay in half. So I haven't really got a choice. It's either this or Alyssa and me will face the life in poverty.
The life.
Where's Alyssa's dad? Do you mind me asking?
I'd rather not talk about it. It's personal. As far as I'm concerned, Alyssa hasn't got a father.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
No, it's alright, but I just don't like talking about it. I'm sure you'll understand.
I have a great connection with kids. I'm sure I can manage
Life
with
in
Alyssa.
poverty, TM.
Okay, I don't doubt that. How about, would you like to hold Alyssa for a minute? We should probably see if she likes you first.
Yes, definitely. But I ought to wash my hands first.
Your hands?
My hands. I must have touched a million things on my way here. As much as I want to hold her, I just don't think it's safe, you know?
Really? What have you been touching?
Oh, you know, just
Why would you question that?
ordinary things.
Why would you
this
question
and
it?
that.
If I fucking touched a
You
fucking
look pretty clean. I'm sure it'll
hand
be
railing
okay.
Well,
on the
if you
tube,
must
when you touch
know,
the fucking thing, you hold on to the fucking thing on the tube on the way over, dude. I stroked a filthy looking dog. I volunteered at the hospital earlier today. I hugged a homeless man outside this house. I might have forgot to wash hands after using the toilet. I've just had a bad cold.
I stroked a filthy-looking dog.
Oh. If that's the case, then I would very much prefer that you wash your hands. I'll show you to the bathroom. Would you mind answering the door for me?
Sure, no problem.
It's the
probably just my friend
boyfriend.
Kate. Just let her in, please. Is that okay? The bathroom's this way. Follow me.
But it wasn't Kate, was
Your
it?
turn, Mrs. A.
Seriously.
Do something.
Wow, so...
Anything.
She has borderline personality disorder.
Fine.
Kate.
Make sure you scrub those
Kate?
dirty hands really
Susan.
well. I
Main
need
character.
a bit of time.
It is the worst. The main character is a fucking energy well person.
Hello?
We all know her.
Are you Kate?
I've been sent by the agency. My name is Rita Tickle. May I come in, please?
Agency?
Straight out of Matilda, the book.
What agency?
The Happy Nanny Babysitters Agency, of course. We bring fun and professionalism into childminding at a discount price. May I come in, please?
Wait, just hang on a second.
I believe we have an appointment. It was confirmed by post. Didn't you get a letter?
Hang on, I said. I'm sorry. The position has already been taken.
Oh.
The problem is this is going to destroy this woman's life.
Are you
Just because we
sure?
want to check her
Yes.
computer to see if
I'm
she's
sure.
the one that's been
Thanks for your
catfishing.
time. See ya.
And if she isn't,
Wait.
now she doesn't have
There must
babysitter.
have been some kind of mix-up.
No, there wasn't
It's
a
gonna-
mix-up.
s-
You're
so
just
she's
too
gonna
late.
have to take-
Bye.
She's not going to have a
better
babysitter
call
for
the
next week, so
office
she's
and
not going to be able to
find
go
out
back
what
to work.
happened.
And since she's not going to be able to go back to work, she's going to get half her pay cut, and then she's going to live in poverty, TM. Remember? Pauline and kiss some guy, and his face seems to be cut out on the picture. The kitchen looks sparkling clean. When she have time to do that? Nothing useful here, just books, and a few toys. It gets dark early over this side of the building. Depression side. That's a big TV. Yeah, how do you afford a nice big TV like that, you fucking... I thought you were in poverty, TM. I don't know about computers. I should leave it to Mitzi. It's Pauline's laptop. There's photos of Pauline and her ex. His face has been cut out on every single one of them. I can hear water running. I must hurry. They could be out any second now. Take the fucking scissors quick. What do we need them for? Stupid woman leaving scissors right next to a baby. Destroy the child.
So, was it my friend at the door?
No,
Just some door-to-door salesman.
Well, I hope you told him to go to hell. I honestly don't know what these people are thinking.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm sure it's Kate this time. I'll let her in if you'll excuse me for a minute.
Absolutely. Okay. Jesus.
I think I forgot to turn the tap off in the bathroom.
Tap off.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry. Would you mind going back to the bathroom and turning it off while I answer the door?
Imagine speaking like this. This is how Hikir speaks to people in real life, 100%, by the way. Do you mind absolutely going over and over again the specifics and details of every single situation, including whether you could... Do you mind... if someone even says to you, oh, I think I forgot to turn the tap off in the bathroom, they're already walking back to the bathroom to turn it off. No one ever needs to say a single thing about it. You know for a fact that Hikir says, oh, that's okay, don't worry. Would you mind going back to the bathroom and turning the tap off as well, please? That is so 100% the most Hikir thing I've ever seen in my life. This person is Hikir. This person should be called Kira. Why is the answer not... She said, do you mind going back to the bathroom? Yeah, I don't mind. That's what we wanted to do, right?
I'm feeling really sick all of a sudden.
Oh. Do you think you're actually going to throw up?
Yes, definitely. Oh, yes.
What?
Quickly go back to the bathroom. I don't mean to be rude, but this is a very expensive carpet.
Why do you have
Will
expensive
you come with
stuff?
me? Please. What if I faint? I'm scared. Everything's just spinning around.
I'm so angry right now.
Can Mrs. Ashworth go with you for a change?
It's okay. I'll answer the door and let your friend in, yeah?
Well... Fine. I'll put Alyssa in her bed for a minute and I'll come with you.
Ex-hubby was rich. If her ex-husband is so rich,
Oh, poor thing.
then why are we worried about living in poverty, TM?
It's you.
Again.
Hello. Is this flat number 8? My name is Rita Tickle from the Happy Nanny Agency. May I come in, please?
I've told you already. You're too late.
You have? I thought I got the wrong door last time.
It's the right door. I was looking for a nanny.
Yeah, also,
but
if you
I'm
don't
not
recognize me
anymore.
after
Do you
1 minute,
understand
by the
what
way,
I'm saying?
you cannot be looking after a child. So, you know what?
Yeah.
You're also
You were
wearing
looking for a
red.
nanny?
Kinda. It's like a
I
very
have 10 years experience
red.
and training in child discipline techniques and behavioural psychology. Also,
Yeah.
I am known for good personal hygiene, strong work ethics, and I only take one break every 5 hours. Just to use the restroom.
Wow, that sounds really great. But I'd like you to go away now.
You don't need a nanny.
Nope. I've decided to give my baby up for adoption.
You're an evil person. You'll go to hell for doing that to your baby.
Yeah. I've already been to hell. They don't want me there.
The credits roll. That's the end of the game. You're not part of that emo subculture, are you? Strangle baby with extension cord. Can I straight up leave? What do I need scissors for? Chat? What were the scissors for? Sounds like a Succession theme, doesn't it? This is for the dress? What on the dress? What do I do now? What's going on? Rin!
Milky, I saved me!
I received a level 4 hype train emote.
Hi, Rin. Rin getting the all-powerful 60-month balls. More powerful than you could ever imagine. Where do I go next?
Damn fuse, just keeps tripping. It's like we're living in the Stone Age here.
Jesse, can we talk to you, please?
Later, mate, later. I'm really, really busy right now.
I'm in the middle of a COD game. Basically, you just basically like, I don't even know. I'm in the middle of a fucking WoW raid, though. Can you cut the wire? I'm gonna kill myself, aren't I? This is Skissers. This is pure suicide. I'm sorry, are we worried about this shit? What are we worried about? Oh, turn the power off. And then cut it?
These scissors seem sharp enough. Let's create some diversion. I hope this is what Mitzi had in mind.
No, this is insanity. You're an insane person, Susan Ashworth, and you have borderline personality disorder, and you're the drama, and you're the problem in everyone's life. Fucking sort your shit out.
Oh, not that again.
What happened to the lights? I'm terrified of the dark. I can't move. Oh God, can't breathe.
Calm down, it's alright. Probably just that stupid mirror. It must have run out of money again. It's not even that dark.
How much longer until this game is over?
Do something about it. I think I'm going to faint.
Fine, just stay in my bedroom. There'll still be plenty of sunlight.
But now
there
we
at this time
can't
of
check
day.
the laptop.
I'll go outside and put some money on the meter. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, the laptop's on.
Right.
Laptop.
Let's do it.
Is that you, Mrs. Ashworth? What happened?
No idea. Maybe it's a blackout, like in the old days.
It's probably just the meter. Let me see.
I need an amount of time in hours, Nido, dude.
So it's not her either. What a waste of time. It's time to leave. This interview is over.
I told you at the beginning, it's clearly the Modern Warfare 2 kid. Like, why would it not be? What? How could it not be? You know how you could easily have solved this, by the way, is literally that kid when he comes out, just be like, hey, you been catfishing me online?
Wouldn't you do that?
Over.
I think we're going to go now. This whole power cut gave me a terrible headache.
Is that you, Mitzi? But we haven't finished yet. Have you changed your mind about the job?
No, of course not. I'm just scared of darkness. And I still feel sick, you know. Perhaps we can continue some other time.
I've had it. I'm getting a new fuse box.
Was that you, Jesse?
Yeah. How are you doing, Pauline?
Well, we need the power back. Can you do something?
Yeah, I can easily fix that. There's an electrical store that's open till late. I'll get some stuff and I'll be back before you know it.
Bear in mind it's not just the fuse box, it's the cable this time.
I'll get a new cable too, don't worry. But in the meantime, go home, find some candles and chill, yeah?
Thanks, Jesse. That's awfully nice of you.
Well, it was great seeing you, but we're going to leave now.
Hello.
Who's that?
My name is Rita Tickle.
Rita who? What the hell is going on here?
Why would you react that way at all?
Do you know this woman, Mrs. Ashworth?
I've never seen her before in all my life. Now she'll think we are absolutely crazy.
I wouldn't worry too much.
Worry.
You're not exactly the most popular neighbor in the house anyway.
Thanks.
What? You don't actually care what those idiots think, do you?
No.
Of course,
course not.
not.
It's just that Pauline seems all
all
right.
right.
I'm
I'm
not
not
too
proud of
causing
her all this trouble.
It'll get fixed soon. Look, Jesse's gone out. We can now get inside flat 7 and see what he's been up to.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds good.
We can also cross Pauline off the list. I've searched through her internet history, and needless to say, there's nothing
exciting there. By the way, could have looked up anything about her ex. Oh, there's also Brian. I forgot about Peachy. I mean, obviously it's probably Peachy as well. Actually, it had to be one of those two, but it seems more to me like it's actually going to be this kid catfishing, but he wasn't catfishing. He was actually like, oh yeah, it's you. Cool. You could have just said hello. Hey, you know what you could have done when he knocked on the door first? Hey, it's me from the internet. Oh, that's dope. Come in, let's play some Modern Warfare together and hang out for a bit. Or, hey, here's what you could have done. Gone all around the house, fucking with everything, letting dogs out, cutting open sofas, breaking into murderer's house, pretending to fucking completely disrupting and upending this fucking woman with a fucking 3-month-old baby's life. So that you could break into my house. Hey, you're the drama. Have you considered the fact you're the drama?
Now that he's gone, we can get inside.
This game is about
Let's do that.
Susan
I'll
Ashworth
close my eyes
having borderline
and you pick
personality
that lock,
disorder. It is
Vixen.
not about someone with
Okay.
depression. It's not an
No,
allegory
Peachy.
or a metaphor for depression.
I'd never.
She's
You
the
really hurt my
worst person
feelings
on the
now.
planet ever. But
Yeah,
it's presented in
yeah.
exactly that borderline
close
personality
them.
disorder way where you are the victim. Oh my god.
There. Job done.
Exactly what I said yesterday. Telling you, mate.
Jesus. Are these...
Masks, we need one. Grab one quick.
Relax, Mrs. A.
They're
They're
just
just
Halloween
Halloween
masks.
Oh, good. That's
I
good.
don't know why I feel like I have to
Because
speak
I
along with them,
swear,
by the way.
if
It's
I
just-
see another bloody head...
Take clown, devil, hockey. Which one did we need? What's the scariest one? Clown, innit? I hate clown so much. Alright, fine. Devil. Terribly sweaty wearing it. Fine, just say the fuck it. Okay, there was no option. Railroad. None of these look illegal. I guess he just likes plants. That's a pretty big one. This speaker is massive and it's connected to Jesse's computer. Whenever he plays some music, the walls must be shaking. Because the speakers means you always have to have them at maximum level. That won't work. It won't work. There's no power. It's Jesse's PC, the infamous source of noise. Jesse's PC is plugged in here. If only we had access to a working electrical outlet. I can hear some late night traffic through the open window. What are we supposed to be doing? Backseat gaming is absolutely on, by the way. I'm sick to death. I can't play this for another day. I can't do it. I've never played Papers, Please. Extension cord on socket. But what is it going to connect to? Oh, the window. That power, the ultimate power source of the window. What have you plugged that into?
So, who's got windows over this side of the building?
Well, Joe Davis lives right below. I guess we could also check one flat below Joe's. I just hope the cable's long enough.
Let's find out, shall we?
Let me have some water for Gavin. It's okay, Nido's here. He's the backseat gamer. Oh, that's why this window was like this. Yeah, look. It all makes sense now. It's all coming back to me now. There were nights when your wind was so cold that my body froze in bed if I just listened to it right outside the window. There were days when the sun was so cruel that all my tears turned to dust, and I just knew my eyes were drying up.
Right. I should be able to use that computer now. Could you give me 5 minutes, Mrs. A?
Sure. Why not? I'll keep an eye on the door.
I finished crying in the instant that you left.
It's not him either.
Oh, it's Peachy Pixelate.
Damn it.
That means it can only be one person. Peachy Pixelate. We should have bloody known it from the start. That I read about Peachy Pixelate. Who else could it possibly have been? Catfishing people on the internet. The most Peachy thing of all time when he just fucking lies and pretends all that shit, you know? What do I do? Scissors on the dress. Hi, Galathril.
We need to make some adjustments. Now this is a dress worthy of the Cat Widow.
Let's fucking go.
Why don't you admit it was too small for you?
Ha ha, bloody ha. Why don't you just shut up? Whoever wore this dress probably hadn't eaten in years. You'd struggle to get a skeleton into it. This is it. We've got all
Unacceptable
we need.
beauty
Great.
standards
Are
for
you going to
winning
tell me about
women.
the Cat Widow
winning.
now?
Yes,
Oh,
it's story
Christ.
time, Mitzi. The legend says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated his neighbors too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash things. He hated his bald head and his weak, ugly body. He probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives,
Yeah, maybe it's me
he
after all.
captured a family of cats and drowned
never
them
do
all
that.
in the river. That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one.
Teacup.
The mother cat, in a desperate fight
Mother
to set
cat.
herself free, by pure luck, clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day, her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp dead bodies stolen by the
No,
current.
no more of this. I'm not listening
Running
to
after
this any
them,
longer.
she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs, and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving,
Fury.
before she drowned, was for revenge.
Yeah.
For blood.
Blood.
And so she returned.
Reborn and changed. A cat widow. Veiled in black, mistress of the cats.
Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a
Selena Kyle
and her
herself.
face, white,
Rotten face of a corpse.
Those who
saw it
rarely
lived
to
tell the tale.
She would get her revenge.
She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers.
But
there was someone she had to see first. Someone special. Someone she really hated the most. It's Peachy Pixel.
As the evening
8.
came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows.
Good boy.
But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work.
Okay, Nido.
He tried to sleep, but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy
Same
together.
story again.
Suddenly,
The guy who made this
he
has got
heard
such
knocking
issues
on
with
the
it.
door.
Same
Some
issue.
part of him was glad,
2 issues,
because that
and
meant he
they're
could take
the
it out
same
on
2
whoever
issues.
decided to bother him.
Whoever made this game has the same issue. This game was made by a man. Right? I got a feeling.
There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed. But before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall.
On a nearby wall, there was a giant shadow of a cat. You noticed the shadow of a cloaked figure standing ahead. Absolutely Batman.
He noticed a shadow of a cloaked figure standing.
I am the night.
Oh. I made this. Cool.
He stopped again.
He couldn't believe his eyes. Someone wrote cat killer on his door. There was a cat's skull stuck on the seat of his bike.
There was a cat's skull stuck on the seat of his bike.
You goddamn right there was. Look at what you did to my beautiful cats.
He had a passion for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move. But now, his train model was moving all on its own. He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched off. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed. Remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong. And that something had entered his home now too.
Choo choo, bitch. I think we can do that.
Choo choo, bitch!
He hoped he was just imagining things, tired as he was. But there was another surprise waiting for him in his bedroom.
A panther. A giant blood-soaked zombie cat sat on his bed. Cat widow is here. No, zombie cat.
A giant, blood-soaked zombie cat sat on his bed.
Now that's really stupid.
Fair enough. That didn't really happen.
Railroad.
Everyone knows there's no such thing as
Giant zombie cats.
right?
Surprise,
What
motherfucker.
really happened was this.
Cat widow is here.
Cat widow is here. Was written all over the wall.
In blood. No. In pen. In handwriting. As in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink. He decided to call the police.
Getting really scared now, he decided to call the police.
I love the zombie cat. Imagine the zombie cat was real.
His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part. There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed.
He goes and gets a drink.
He went to the kitchen to get a drink.
Oh, they
was
put the
no
paint in the pipe.
He knew there were valves in the basement that turned it off.
Oh,
But no one's been down there for years.
man's going down to the basement.
He felt sick. None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong. There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide. He thought he'd heard something in the corridor. Was there someone there with him?
Selena, Kyle. Kyle.
His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal. He had to get out of there. He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper. More like a purr. She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting. Black veil covering that pale, dead face. And yet, he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him. Cat Widow aimed a shotgun at his chest and fired.
Choo-choo, bitch. Choo-choo, bitch.
Really? Your sick imagination is running wild again, Mrs. A.
Right, so that never really happened either.
Oh, railroad it again, dude.
She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil. She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him pay for what he'd done. As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him, his knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch. As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either. Inside, he was just a big, stinking coward. And then he fainted.
Oh, wow.
Did you see his face?
Cream
I knew
egg.
he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's
Anyone want some
teamwork.
cream egg?
Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will.
Okay.
Once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman.
Fucking Craig, baby.
I know him just about enough to know that.
But
Let's
it didn't
hope so.
actually happen.
I don't want you to get in trouble because of
I thought
me.
we were watching through the thing, dude.
No. That was something I had to do for myself. And I feel much better for it.
The only problem now is that we still haven't found Eye of Adam. Because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
PG.
Let's cross him off the list.
Cool, it was none of them. None of them.
Well, that means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
I think we need to sleep on it, and we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right, we need some sleep. Really wish there was an elevator in this building. What's that? A note? What does it say, Mrs. A?
Queen of Maggots.
You will not believe it. Meet
Still
me
can't
at
believe it wasn't a
midnight,
gamer.
Both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear. Eye of Adam.
Man's played us like a piano.
That's the old guy. Can't be. It can't be him.
It's his son.
I guess we'll find out. At midnight. We've
It's his
got
son.
a few hours until then. Let's get some coffee.
It was his son all along. The old man was Flood. The eye of Adam is Tar. It's time for a new generation to rise. Tar's new empire. But first you must strike him down. It's Peachy Pixel 8.
It's just you and me, my love.
Oh god,
No
it's
one
him
will
again.
Find us here.
I have a gun. Long have they waited.
Stop worrying, Ivy.
What?
It will be all right. I will always love
What's happened?
you. You know that.
You'll buy like
I'm gonna make you all better.
they'll deliver.
I don't even know what just happened, chat, by the way. I can't pause this, by the way, Emma. You know that, right? The immersion destroying peri-peri chicken conversation. What happened? I missed the whole thing. Emma's like, the Amazon delivered a chicken. I was like, all right, yeah. And then I turned back and everyone in the chat is writing, what the fuck? Missed the most important part of the game. Incredible. Emma! Dude, let me tell you something about watching a movie with Emma. She will talk over the most important part every time. It's like a superpower. Haha, it's rewind time. Every time they're like, don't you see? The villain was, Emma will turn to me and be like,
And there was like 7 pieces of chicken in the bag. It was crazy.
and then you turn back and they're like, no. No. All along, I can't believe it was them. And you're like, wait, who? Who was the killer in the movie? Who was it? And then the credits roll up the screen and Emma's like,
So like, there were like 7 peas on the plate. It was the craziest thing. What happened in the movie?
and you're like, I don't know, Emma. I have no idea. And now I'll never know.
She's like, rewind that.
And I'm like, no. We live with the decisions you have made. In this house, we live with the decisions that we have made. So I have no idea what's going on in the game. Incredible. I'm happy about it, just so you know. Don't look like look at that water.
Just look at this door. Crazy son of a bitch. That's not gonna stop us.
We can't read.
I think there's someone in
Your
the kitchen.
sign's not gonna stop me. We can't read.
Are you Adam?
Me? No, of course not.
Of course not.
I don't have
I
anything
don't
to do
have
with all
anything to
this
do with all this
foolishness. Never have.
Never have.
It's my son. I've told him time and time again, but he never listens. I've done my best to protect that boy, you know. I'm all he's got left in the world since his mama died.
But it wasn't
It
enough.
just wasn't enough.
Where is he then? Where's Eye of Adam?
He's in his room. Where else would he be?
Let's call him Eye of Adam. Imagine calling
He's
your own
always
son
in
by
his
that
room,
screen name.
Staring at that screen for as long as he can.
My son.
Look,
420 Blazer
I've
Triple
made
X
up my mind
underscore
about
69.
I want to help you. This mess he's in.
He's in his room.
It's gone too far. I can't be part of this.
My
What are
mum
you
doesn't
talking
even know
about?
my screen name, and
You
it
don't understand.
it's got my
He's
name in
watching
it.
us.
Still can't say
Right
it.
now, he can see us on his camera. He's very clever with this stuff. I never got my head around it. Just as much as I needed to, I guess. But not a
Fool
lot.
of a took.
Give us the key to his room.
50
I want to talk
points
to
to
him.
Gryffindor.
Look, it's a trap. He knows why you're here, and he will kill you. Both of you. But he will not kill me. He won't dare. All these years, I've looked after him well.
Flood!
He owes me everything.
Father!
Breaks my heart to do this now. But what choice do I have?
Anakin, you're
He
breaking my
left me
heart.
this. I was supposed to keep it for myself, but I want you to take it. He won't dare to kill his own father.
It's a Phoenix
I won't
Claw
let
one.
2 innocent lives be lost because of him.
I know I'm ruining this game for everyone. I'm so
Is it?
sorry. I promise
Just
you
take
it's a
the
defense
damn
mechanism.
thing. There's not much time. Didn't you hear me? He's watching.
Gun.
It's a Glock. Make sure you turn it sideways when you fire at him and shout, "Choo choo, bitch."
What is it, Mrs. A?
It's a shoebox.
Take it away. Get rid of it. He
Throw
must
it.
see that I don't have
Cast
it
it into
anymore.
the fire.
Shall we open it?
Inside is 2 packs Mac 10. Inside the box, you'll find 2 packs Mac 10s.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Mitzi, we have to get out of here. Quickly. It's a gas mask. He's going to poison us.
I thought you were adding to it. Thank you so much, Grenig. You're like the only person who actually appreciates being here. Everyone else just hates it. Ah, he's created the fucking thing from the fucking Batman Venom comic. The Batman Venom comic. There's only one.
It's
Not
too
Venom.
late.
Not Venom. The fucking symbiote.
Shit.
The Bane Venom.
Shit.
No! Stop that, Adam!
Stop
You're going to kill your
You're going to kill
father.
your father.
We'll never make it to the door. That room is filling up with gas too quickly.
Gas.
Put the mask on, Mrs. A.
What about you? No, I can't.
Oh, they're giving me the conundrum.
You've got to. This is your only
Save the
chance.
young woman or the old woman thing.
No, I can't.
I can
let you
die. It's all good. Don't worry
Not
about
like
it. Kill
this.
her. Kill
My
him.
fault that you're here. I'm dying anyway. And you've
Oh yeah, she's got cancer.
got to live, Mrs. A.
I'm
You'll
immortal.
live and you'll be
We'll save the old
happy
man. It's all
again.
good.
You are. You've been a great friend, Mrs. A.
Also hold your breath. None of you did that, did you? None of you did that. None of you did that, did you? You ain't never seen a playthrough like it.
Choo choo, bitch.
What did I tell you? Susan Ashworth has borderline personality disorder. She's a fucking maniac. She's the villain, and she always has been, and now she is free. Fuck's sake. Let me out, let me out. There was no option to put the mask on the old man, no. She walks outside. Listen to this music at the beginning of 38 Days Later. That's the name of the film. And if you even type the correct name of the film in the chat, fucking timed out till tomorrow, I'm not kidding you. You said you were going to play this way next time. I can't. The game has broken me.
Welcome home, darling.
Hello, my friend. It's you. My borderline personality disorder.
Say what you've got to say and let's finish.
Honestly, did you
this.
believe I would ever
tired
play
of
this
you.
game again, Indie Boss? What is
Tired
wrong
of
with
all
you?
this
You know I don't play
madness.
games twice.
I just need to get back.
Very well.
You have to go
I'm
back.
not planning to keep you long. Let's go
28
inside.
days sober.
I have one last
A
job
peachy
for you.
Pixel 8 story. Don't you love how he's I can't go back to it, Murgles. Murgles, I can't. Don't take me back there. I have to
You
stay in the
know how
moment.
this works.
Yeah.
A soul for a soul.
Cool.
And that's it. I blow out the last candle, and I'll never have to see you again.
Cerebrum
Only
Project
if you
logo.
blow out the right one, I'll never bother you again.
Let the
Isn't
right one
that
in.
what you want?
Cerebrum Project logo.
But if you choose
Cerebrum
wrong,
Project
it
2,
will
let the
be
right one
your
in.
life extinguished
Sober.
forever.
Oh,
Just
God.
take a deep breath and do
Think
it.
about it. Do you remember?
How should I know which
how
one's
you felt
right?
in that
That's the
moment?
thing, Susan. You
Oh, God.
can't know that. In life, you can't always know the consequences before you make a decision.
gone.
Haven't you learned
I have to
that
come back.
yet?
Return to
That's
the
not
present,
fair.
Bradley.
Nothing is
Nothing
fair.
is fair, bitch.
You opened your heart talking to that doctor, and
he butchered you like an animal.
animal.
You're right, and not just a man.
Then those disgusting
Cannibals.
cannibals. They
Chop you up and cook you for dinner if you'd let them.
And what about the man with the flowers?
Don't remember him.
All that he
Oh, the
wanted
man with
was
the
to hear
you play, and he'd split
before he
your
split
skill
your skull
open.
open. The way your husband treated you. The way your neighbors laughed at you for years.
Just for being different.
You did not deserve all that.
No, you didn't.
And yet,
it all happened because you're the drama, bitch.
am I forgetting something?
I have borderline personality disorder. Maybe
Oh,
I'm the
yes.
cunt.
Of
Hey, it's called a
course.
pattern.
Most of all, was it
Some
fair
people,
that-
everyone's a
Shut
victim.
up! Just shut up, you ugly bitch. Now I know.
But I'm
who
telling you, man,
really are.
people with borderline personality disorder are a goddamn nightmare
All
to deal
those
with.
feelings I had in me for years. That bitter guilt and self-pity. That hatred for myself and everyone else. You are that miserable illness that's consumed my heart all these years. You, always there.
She is my borderline personality disorder.
Every day I looked at you in the mirror, like a dark cloud I couldn't see through.
Yes.
I let you take control of my life. I believed it was right to feel like this. But not any longer. This ends here.
Then blow out the
This game
candle.
thinks it's about depression, but it's not. Blow out the right candle. Obviously, the left candle is wrong. Refusing is stubborn. So you have to blow out the correct candle. That's what that means. There's a trick. Blow out the right candle is a trick. It means blow out the correct candle.
Well done, Susan.
Man's played video games every day of his life for the last 5 years. Man's killing it. Man's done it. Man's in a mental asylum. Where am I? I'm in Professor... I'm in, My God, it's me. That's me, dude, right now.
Hello,
It's me
Adam.
right now. I'm Adam.
Mitzi is dead.
I was Adam
Are you
all
happy
along.
now? You don't have to answer. I'm not sure if you even can.
Hello,
but you got what
Twitch
you
chat.
wanted. Congratulations. What are you anyway? You're paralyzed, aren't you?
Oh, well.
How convenient for you.
Everyone's a victim.
I guess if you weren't,
If you get
you'd
to
be
know
making
everyone,
a brilliant
you would have
final
no
speech
enemies. What's
right
that
now.
quote?
Something movie villains always do. You'd
You're
explain
the villain,
why you
Susan.
wished all those people dead.
Villain.
And then we would
Susan,
fight.
you're the villain, Susan.
Good versus
Susan.
evil, the way it always goes.
100% the villain, by the way.
But I don't know what's
I
good
hate
and
her.
what's evil anymore. Perhaps I am the evil one here. I've done some horrible things. I let my friend die right in front of me because
You have borderline personality disorder.
because I'm scared of dying.
No.
Funny, isn't it? Susan Ashworth,
A
a miserable reject who used to fantasize about suicide, chose to live after all.
You're a
But
maniac.
this is your life we should talk about here, you parasite.
I'm so
You
lost on this
saw it
game.
all
It's
on your
because I'm
camera.
playing it and I've
Your
ruined
own
it.
father choking to death, after all those years he spent providing for you. You ungrateful pig. And Mitzi, she gave up her only chance for revenge and sacrificed her life for me. Do you think I owe it to her to kill you?
S-U-C-C space U-R. Oh.
How clever. Is this how you
Imagine he
murder
just went,
people?
suck your mum. Suck your
That
mum.
device on
Suck
your
your
eye.
mum.
It's a controller, isn't it? I can see why you're known as the Eye of Adam now.
He's got that thing.
That evil eye is the only
where
part
look-
of
you're
you
not-
that works.
Don't look at the tits on the screen. Challenge.
That and your brain, of course. All rotten inside. You have no idea what you've done, do you? You've made people kill themselves using just words on the screen.
You've made you've killed.
In a way,
You know what, Susan?
you are a very powerful man. No. This would be exactly what you want. I'm not
Why
going
would
to
it?
make it so easy for you,
Why would that be what he wants?
but you will be punished for your crimes. Trust me. Your father would always refuse to put a stop to it, wouldn't he? You were his son. He didn't mind feeding you through a tube, washing you, emptying your catheter, but he would not pull a plug on you.
To the catheter.
Now that your father's dead, they'll put you in some stinking nursing home. They'll keep you alive for a long time, even though you'll wish for death every day. And the best part is that no one will even know about it. Because I'll make sure you'll never see a computer screen again.
Ow. How are you gonna do that? But you turned off the computer. Take the
It's
fucking
time
solid
for
eye off of
me.
him, dude.
I'll be leaving now.
Cerebrum Project 2. Metal Gear Solid 4.
You can expect people coming
Sons of
soon to
Flood.
collect you.
The
Until
Sons of
then,
Flood.
make sure you don't go anywhere, right?
Credits. 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 Credits.
It's me, again, talking about my ordinary little life, as usual. I'm still surprised anyone would want to read this at all. I still miss her though. Every day. Did I ever mention I got into all this because of her? A little gift from behind the grave. A medicine. People laugh sometimes. And
Hated it. By the end. Hated it by the end. Honestly. Just... I get what it's trying to do. But I hated it.
And now, I'm writing this blog.
Oh.
I must confess, yesterday was bad. It was one of those days when you feel like you're back in the past, and all the good stuff that happened was just a dream.
Oh god. It's going to be the beginning of Final Fantasy VIII.
But I woke up today, feeling better. Maybe I can never get rid of it. This invisible illness. Maybe it will always be living somewhere deep inside me. Asleep. Waiting. And when it'll hit me hard.
Unfortunate shape. Zooms out. She's Hillary Clinton.
But if there's one thing Mitzi taught me, it's that you have to pick yourself up and carry on. It doesn't matter that life isn't fair. It doesn't matter that you make mistakes. You fall and rise again. Worlds full of liars, traitors, cowards. But every now and then, you meet someone like Mitzi, who will just smile at it all. Now, I've forgiven the world and myself too. I teach myself to smile again. One day I'll get there. I know I will. Even if it takes me not 9, but 900 lives.
Ah, she had 9 lives because she was a cat and I didn't even pick up on it this whole time. I'm so ashamed. Shady, cat lady, killed everyone except for her landlady. It's your boy. I hated that game, what a shame. Now here's the thing. Now let me give you an honest review of the game. Okay. Oh. Alright, the game itself sucks ass because it was made in 2003. What? It was made in 2012? Why does it look like a game from 2003? Don't know, because one person made it, they still don't care. I have never cared about indie games. Hands up. No fucks to give about indie games. I don't like AAA games. I don't like indie games. I like the ones that are in the middle. All right, because indie games are cunty, and they like being cunty. They like that only one man made it on a budget of a shoestring and a fucking pound coin. I made the game with a pound coin and a shoestring in my pocket. Yeah. Go fuck yourself. Hey. But yeah. So the game itself. Awful. As a gameplay. Some of the dialogue and that, awful. I understand that a lot of it is interpretive. Sound design, awful. Voice acting, awful. Music, pretty decent. What the game is trying to do, fantastic. The artistic merit, top marks. I understand that you're trying to push a story that is about the struggle of living with extreme depression. None of this fucking 14-year-old white girl depression that literally all of you in the chat have. Real suicidal hardcore depression. However, too long. Game too long. 9.9 hours playtime. Should have been 6. If it was 6 hours, it would have been fine. Didn't need to be 9 hours long. I appreciate the art. I appreciate games that are trying to do more. And I understand that a lot of this is interpretive and open-ended. And the process of living and giving yourself purpose and coming up with a reason and potentially making new friends, or you know, the 5 ex-boyfriends in this game are clearly like potentially representative of the different things that you can go through in life to help better yourself, defeat your inner demons, overcome them, cope with them, and move on, right? I get it. Hey. I get it. And I appreciate the attempt, but I feel like it kind of stumbles a bunch. It came out in 2012, so it's a little cringy now as well, which doesn't help. And to me, honestly, by the end of it, it just made me feel like Susan was the problem. It's the thing I said yesterday. I broke down how I feel about certain people in the world who do that thing where they present themselves as a victim. They always seem to be at the center of some sort of drama and sadness. Everyone's always wronging them at all times. But ultimately, after a little while, a pattern emerges where you realize that actually they're kind of over embellishing things. They're also just not trying to help themselves, and everyone around them isn't being that bad. They just feel like they're always kind of a piece of shit. They're a piece of shit. And you can be a victim of you know, many different things that can put you into a position where you end up with negative personality traits. Hey. But also some people end up with this kind of borderline personality disorder type personality where everything around them seems to be against them and everyone is against them, and it just pushes everyone away. Listen, there's a lot of people in the world who used to be perfectly normal, went through a lot of trauma, and ended up some of the worst villains in history. You can be a victim and the villain. And honestly, by the end of this game, I kind of hate Susan Ashworth because I feel like that's what this game is actually about. I don't think it was. I really think that this game is trying to be like, this is what it's like to live with depression and how to get over it and how to push through. And it was given as there's a good message in there, and there's some good writing and some good metaphors and stuff in there for sure. But I just got sick of Susan and realized that she reminded me of a lot of those people who are just energy wells. Just black holes of energy, and ultimately they're not helping themselves in any way. They just assume everyone else is the enemy, and they trick and fucking act like the victim, and it's a perfect shield, because if you're the victim, you've never done anything wrong, and no one will ever listen to you. So that's just kind of how it kind of came, and I got annoyed with it by the end. Kind of how I felt. 9% of players took hold tight to the mask. Put the gas mask on at the end of the game. I killed Mitzi. So, yeah, man. I mean, I'm glad I've played it. Don't know if I was in the best mind frame for it, Toodlehausen. Don't know if I was in the best mind frame for it. I hurt myself. I hurt myself today. The weekend I ate that thing, and it kind of just made me very woozy through trying to play through the beginning parts of this, which meant that by the time I got to the end, I was just kind of getting a little bored. I don't know if bored is the correct word, but apathetic towards the story of Susan. Where is the game for people that blame themselves for everything, even when they don't do anything? The complete opposite. Get on it, dude. Biz Cotto and Murgles. Biz, you write it. Murgles, you animate it. Go. You two would probably actually work really well as a team for writing something like that. Biz Cotto has a really good ability to articulate a lot of those things. They're both animators. That's true. But that doesn't mean that just because you're an animator, you have to do the animation. Alright? Biz Cotto could be a writer as well if he wanted. So you write it and she can animate it, okay? It's called teamwork, Wax Steven. Alright, Wax Steven? You fucking animal. So, yeah, man. I can't say I really enjoyed the game that much. But I do appreciate the story it's trying to tell, the message it's trying to get across. Very much. Just, don't know, man. Sometimes I can't tell where my defense mechanisms are kicking in to kind of just like, I will point and laugh at something because because my heart is breaking inside. I will laugh because inside I want to cry. And sometimes I can't tell with things like this where that line is. You know, I don't know how much of this is me being defensive and how much of it is me actually disliking the game. But honestly, I think by the end of it, I was just kind of a bit bored as opposed to defensive. I don't know. Who knows, man. But I don't know, man. It wasn't the worst experience. I don't know. It's a weird game, that, man. This is going to be an interesting one when we get to the end of year vote, I think. I'm curious about how I'm going to think about this in 9 months when we do the end of year vote. I'll have to try and, yeah, I don't know, man. It should be interesting to see. Should be interesting to see how I feel about it. Then, let's uninstall it forever. Tomorrow, of course, we're starting Elden Ring. Vote Elden Ring, you dumbasses. What the fuck? No, tomorrow I'm going to take off, I think. Right? What are we doing this week? Oh yeah, my week got destroyed, didn't it? Because we played this. We did a game vote instead, I remember. Tomorrow I'm taking off. Also, it's probably the nicest thing you've ever said about your bread. I'm going to cry now. I could be much nicer, but I won't weaponize that. Because it's really annoying when people do that thing where they weaponize that thing. But you are very good at articulating those thoughts and feelings sometimes. We have a lot of me and Biz have a lot of conversations about stuff that is just so hyper specific that you almost have to have been on the receiving end of it. A lot of it can be industry stuff, like in this industry. You know how I spend a lot of time here complaining and, you know, being a fucking dick and being annoying about how this industry is and stuff. When you've been on the receiving end of certain industry types for several times, it's really hard to have a conversation with anyone that hasn't been on the receiving end of that, because it's just so specific that you couldn't really understand it fully. And me and Biz have a lot of conversations like that, but I feel like he articulates for me a lot of things that are just kind of like feelings, colors and shapes in my head that are not words. And Biz is very good at that. I actually think, Biz, you could probably do some sort of I don't know what book. No, like you could write something, a blog, dude. You could be the blogger at the end of this thing. You probably could write some small thing somewhere, write an article or something on certain subjects quite well. Pretty good at articulating those kinds of things. I know you just feel like you're complaining all the time, right? Biz has this thing where he's always like, oh man, people are getting so annoyed. I'm not going to post this in a group message with the others because they're going to get annoyed with me, even though everyone else is thinking it but don't know how to articulate it. And then Biz kind of articulates it perfectly for me and goes, I won't post this in the group. And I'm like, post that in the... Everyone feels the same, but you've written it well. Sure, we all have a friend who's like that. Anyway, yeah, you are good at articulating those things pretty well. You probably just don't think it because you're in your own fucking head. So probably we're gonna get on with a game vote coming up. Thursday. We'll do it Thursday. I think I'm gonna take tomorrow afternoon off. We did it. What was the game I wanted to add? Fuck, man. What was it? What was the game I wanted to add here? Remember we didn't have a space? Darkside RP. God, so much. Hey, you know what? I need more RP. I need time to roleplay my other character, man. I feel awful. I feel so guilty. I wake up every day and feel guilty about the fact that I created a character and then just did not log on as him as much as I wasn't even planning to, but ended up interacting with certain people on the server and feel bad about it. God of War presented by Murgles. That's another one. Plum Rug. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, my friend. Don't feel guilty. I feel extremely guilty to you specifically, Galathril, because we ended up starting like... I know there was no like real storylines or anything, but I feel bad because I wanted to just jump in on the criminal and fuck around almost solo. Because I knew I was not going to be able to make any... Like, I was like, I'm not really going to end up doing anything until Gavin Summers is on. And that could be fucking who knows when. So I knew I would be able to just jump in, like, literally if I wanted to once a month. Jumped in, immediately befriended Annabelle and wanted to kind of run around with that group. But was like, oh fuck, I don't really have the time and didn't plan for this kind of amount of time. So I've been kind of trying to find times to jump in and play as Rufus. Immediately becomes Flood 2 by accident on top. So now I've got to balance these 2 fucking crims. I know, Galathril, but I feel bad about it. I mean, I'm probably going to end up chatting. The thing is, Tara and Annabelle probably need to speak now. We're the criminals now, I know. Yeah, I have no Civ characters, yeah. But Tara's like, this is... Tara would wreck Rufus and never have to lift a finger. Currently, yeah. One day I intend to like bench Tar for a good amount of time and play permanently on Rufus for like a month. Probably around, and it's going to be so much more difficult now because Tara is in such a fucking powerful position now. Annabelle doesn't know Tara as a contact. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. I know though that you are my contact. But the thing is, we got to kind of probably for about a month now, I'm going to have to be on Tar a lot, which really kind of shits on some of my plans with Rufus. And then after that, I'll probably switch. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe Tar will get himself killed now. Tar is very... We're immune. We're immune to damage on Tar at the moment. Like, within about 2 weeks from now, I am going to be more powerful than you could ever imagine. What if I kill you first? I'm going to be your best friend, Wesley. Don't you rob banks? Anyone that robs banks, I'm about to become your best friend, bro. Anyone that robs people, I'm about to become your best friend. I'm about to start buying up every gun. I also have the Wallaby Kid just chilling. Hey, buddy. My best friend. You know what's really fun is having the Wallaby Kid owe you a big favor. So yeah, I mean, obviously it's fucking insanity, but it does. The thing is, it does mean that I'm going to be very busy on Tar, I think. Rufus also mindfucked Delaney, dude. Oh, poor Delaney. Delaney. Oh. Delaney. That's beautiful, dude. Don't you fucking mention a word. Not a fucking word to him, you hear me? Not a goddamn word. I love that it worked. So yeah, man, me and I guess Colin, I don't know how, the thing is I don't really know how much Flood has said to Colin exactly, but I do know that like last night Flood opened the floodgates and was like, everything I have is yours. Everything the light touches will be yours. So yeah, it's just gonna be really hard, I think, to justify playing on Rufus for like great swaths of time. I think I'll probably log in today on Rufus and just send a couple of telegrams to like Annabelle and Hawk and Billy and shit, and just be like, yo, I'm fucking doing this fucking crazy shit right now. Because I don't know, man, how to not be on Tar right now. Tar would destroy Rufus as well. Like, honestly, coming down to it, Tar is more of a brain type. He's quiet and smart. Rufus is loud and not as smart. Tar plays dumb, but Rufus is. I think if you could measure some sort of intellect between them, probably Tar would be more intelligent. Rufus, I think in an all-out, if it was just Tar versus Rufus in an all-out fight, or gunfight or something, Rufus would fucking wreck Tar. I think if it was just comes down to that, Tar is probably bigger than Rufus physically, so there might be a chance if it was just a physical fist fight that Rufus would lose. But I think in that kind of sense, Tar would lose in that kind of way. But I think if it just comes down to like survival or being a better criminal, Tar would win. The only difference is that Tar doesn't actually Tar does want it now. Tar is dead inside. They ruined his life. The people at Pronghorn ruined his life. The post Pronghorn trying to keep everyone alive and realizing that everyone is a fucking toddler and everyone is useless at keeping themselves alive, and Tar going, fine, I'm not going to try and hold you all here anymore. I'll protect you all from back here. I'm going to set up some shit that is going to create a fucking quiet protective ring around the people that I want to protect, and kind of around Rhodes. And so he started moving in that direction, and then purely by happenstance, Flood has to shift a lot more responsibility onto Tar for the next month, which means just he's put himself into that. He's just in a position where he's kind of just having to deal with all these guys, you know. I'm looking forward to that chat with Tar. The thing is, I think you think that you're going to kind of like bowl up and Tar's going to be forthcoming with how he feels about Pronghorn, but I'm not sure if he's really going to. I don't know how to justify talking to you about it. I don't think he would let you know that he hates you and wants. I mean, he tells everyone all the time. He's like, oh, it would be awful if Annabelle got hit by a fucking truck, you know, or a wagon, and it snapped her spine in two. He's literally like, if she was on fire in the street, I wouldn't piss on her to put it out. But he also doesn't really know you. He has only seen you from afar, and has only ever met you behind a mask. You were behind a mask the 3 times, I think, that they've had any direct interactions. She literally said, should I say sorry to him? I mean, that would be interesting to witness. The good thing is that Tar is dead inside now, and I'm not kidding. There is a part of him that has died, and he has let go. And I think that part of him is the part of him that is giving in to, that would be happy to just go, hi Annabelle, let's work together, this is business. Tar becomes stream. Puddle, river, stream. Colin is puddle. Tar is stream. It's pretty good code names. Yeah, man. I mean, someone came in the other day and was talking about Annabelle. Who was that? Biz. It was me and you talking, Puddle of Tar. Me and you were talking to someone and they were like, yeah, man, it really didn't go well. Oh, it was Boone. Boone came back from speaking to Annabelle for some reason, which was fucking random as shit. And Boone was like, yeah, man, the whole pronghorn thing was really rough for them because they just wanted to rob you. and Tar and Colin were like, oh no, poor them. They were like, all they wanted to do was rob you, and you wouldn't let them rob you, and you ended up shooting them. And they were like, oh no, boo-hoo. That must have been so difficult for them. Oh wow, dude. We needed the guns for the war. I don't fucking give a shit. Well, Tar doesn't give a shit. It's a shame I can't play Rufus, though. I would absolutely love... I mean, the best that this would happen is Rufus talking to Colin, which could happen one day. Because the mentality that Rufus has is the absolute opposite. Because Rufus wants to be free from... He wants not only his own personal freedom, but he wants to free people, literally, if he can, from their own skin. That he wants to free people's consciousness, right? Which is at the top end of some of his more kind of insane thing. So part of his freedom obsession was, dude, he meets this woman who is like, oh, I own a bar, we just had this gang war that we won, and we have freed an entire section from even the law. And then he's like, what? This is awesome. And she's like, yeah, these guys called the Del Lobos died to free the fucking West, right? And he was like, that's sick, dude. He wants a fucking poster of the Del Lobos on his bedroom wall. You know what I mean? Like a teenager with a fucking favorite band poster. And then later on, they go to this party and Clyde Davis is like, hey, any law coming to town chasing you? We will scare them off and we will protect you. The West is free. Dude, Rufus was like, Brad OMG's in the chat. Just the opposite. So it's so funny because not only did I get the other side of the war, because I've only been playing Tar, so I've only ever known the side of the war that is Kettleman cut us, the civilians at Pronghorn. And then I play on Rufus, and I get the side of the war that is, this was horrific. You know, we just wanted to be free, and these guys called the Del Lobos were involved in this huge uprising of criminals that have freed a section of the West and has, you know, we've created this little haven for ourselves. He also kind of got it when he went to Emerald Ranch as well. He went to Emerald Ranch and they were like, yeah, this is a place where you can come and have a free drink and you leave it's neutral, you leave your bullshit at the door. So Rufus is in this playground and I really wanted to explore that more, but obviously I've kind of got to dedicate... I did make a promise that I would dedicate time to whichever character needs it the most. And also I want to respect the fact that there's a lot of people that are involved in the stuff that I'm setting up on Tar. And like Rufus is just kind of like a fucking dingleberry, you know, He's hanging on to the fucking whatever's going on, and he's kind of like a pinball at the moment, just bouncing around, seeing what he gets up to. Whereas Tar is like, I kind of need to be on Tar at the moment. It's unfair. And I really need to for Vant as well, / Flood. So I have these like 2 spots on my arm. I don't even know if they're spots, but they really fucking itch. So I'm probably gonna have to be on Tar quite a lot for the next month or so. What is this? April, so probably up until then. That being said, though, Tara's really kind of accidentally found himself in a pretty wild position of power, potential power that I would like to try and make sure I continue the Flood legacy. Not legacy, Flood is not going anywhere permanently, but like continue Flood's work and just all I want to do is keep Flood's ship afloat for a month, and then he can come back, and then we'll just see how and if it's easier to run together or whatever. Then we have the plan with Colin, and that's what involves Annabelle more. So that probably will come into fruition like in a month, if they still need to do that. Because I think Annabelle and that sell all their guns to Morgan, maybe. But then maybe Morgan come and sell them to Flood. I don't really know who their contact is. I don't know who Flood buys from out of them. I know that we buy from Wallaby and the Kerrigans. I know that we have all those contacts within Kettleman and the Cut. I mean, Tara's already on Cut payroll. Wallaby Kid as well. Of course, like Wallaby Kid is the main. It seems like Wallaby Kid and Kerrigan are the ones that we have to kind of. I'm gonna have to make sure that I'm around for the most. So it's just really like kind of hard to justify not logging onto Tar at the moment. Tar Krimark. Tar's been a criminal technically since Pronghorn, but just not in a very active way. If you want to label Crim civilian, which I don't really like doing, but essentially, I don't know if you want the meta minx. Yeah, I've been doing basically I'm taking over some of Flood's work. So yesterday, while I babysit Peaches all afternoon, then I went and did an hour and a half of Flood handing Tar the keys to the Empire temporarily, and then a whole evening of babysitting Missy. It was ridiculous, man. I felt so bad. No, it was great. I really enjoyed it. But I was playing it like I wanted to log in for an hour, and then I logged into Tar to just because I wanted to make sure that things were set up, and then I was logging into Rufus for the rest of the evening, but it didn't once. I didn't even get the chance. There wasn't even a moment where I could have logged out to log into Rufus. It was crazy. And yeah, Gallifrey, yeah, I think the thing is Rufus is going to show up at some point and be far more active. Swallow over to rescue that Crim enough. Yeah, I know, yeah. I have to see how that works out as well. I have to see how it all works out, man. It's going to be interesting. It was heartbreaking and wonderful. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really glad I didn't log out or anything or come up with an excuse to leave. Tar and Peach is knocking about. Like the thing is, Tar as well. I very rarely have Tar with even PvP on, but I had him on PvP all afternoon, and every time someone was coming near us, I was drawing my gun and shit. I don't usually do that sort of stuff on Tar very much, but Peaches is one of the only people that I think Tar would gun a man down for, or to stop them from hurting Peaches anymore. I've also bankrolled the Hagans. I think I'm going to give them about $1,000 worth of weapons to go and kill the people that did this. Like, it's pretty, Tar's gone a little bit fucking gangster this week, and it's pretty hard not to let him continue down that road because it's all in his core, like, ideal of protecting the people that he likes and loves. And this version of protection that he had originally, that has been twisted and shifted and changed and pushed and pushed and pushed, has led me to this point. And it's a very natural and justified arc for Tar, but not the one I expected for him, or even wanted at all. I didn't want him to be a criminal at all, or have to do any kind of anything like this. Galathro, thanks so much for chilling. I'm sorry I'm not on Rufus as much. I will be though. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna have a relationship soon enough as Tar and Annabelle, which might be awkward at first, but I don't know. They'll probably get on eventually. Yeah, go now. I'm just going to keep logging on to Tar, speak to Annabelle as Tar, and then I'm going to log out really quickly and log in as Rufus. So I'm at the... So she turns around, she's like, see you later, Tar, and then turns around, and then Rufus is there like, oh, I love, oh, I gorgeous, what? And then she's like, oh, hi, Rufus, how are you? And then she's like, give me 1 second. She turns around and Tar's like, right, top of the morning to you. You want to buy some guns? Let me buy your guns from you. Come on out here. Just to fucking completely spaz Galathro out. But yeah, man, Peach's arc is interesting. It is a fucking nightmare though, because, and it has to be you. You are the worst, Minx. Oh. This is literally, watch this, look. Okay. This is Peaches. This is Peaches. And you go, all right, Peaches, don't get into trouble. And she goes, okay, I won't get into trouble. Front of Tar's face, looking at Peaches. Huh? Where the fuck is she? Where's she gone? Where the fuck is she gone, dude? And it is so fucking hard being protective of Peaches, who is actively the worst. I literally can take my eyes off of you for 1 second and you're completely out of the fucking entire town. And I'm like, how? She's distracted by everything. Someone walks into town. Dude, someone could come into town with, in a tank. 1901, and they come in a fucking M1 Abrams. And she'd be like, what's that? I'm going to have a look. Hello there. Howdy. Tara's like, hey, that's a fucking tank. A T-Rex could be in town. Fucking eating people, and she'd be like, howdy, how's it going? Peaches is absolutely one of those, like, hashtag just let Peaches die characters. I just can't justify it. Just Tar. Impossible. Just impossible. It's like, hey, stay still and don't die. And she's like, so you want me to run off and try and die? No, Peaches. It's fucking exhausting. It's ridiculous as well. You're like, hey, Peaches, stop hanging around with bad people. And she's like, so I spent the day with Jack Kettleman and he burned all my skin off. Hey, Peaches. Hey, Peaches, don't take drugs. Immediately, Teddy. Here you go, Peaches. Here's some opium. Nom, 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 nom. Liability. Pure, like, absolute liability. And at some point, I'm going to have to kill her myself. And it's going to be the hardest thing that I've ever had to do in the game. Tara's going to have to kill her because she's going to destabilize the Empire. Because we're too close to her and we want her to live. And I'm going to have to drag her out to the fucking woods myself, dude. I'm going to. Like, I don't know. I literally don't know how you deal with a character like Peaches in it. Unless you're like, one day you're like, listen, I love you, but can I have permission to perma you on tar, please? Bear in mind, you'd have to get to a point that is so justified it's unreal. But if I ever have to drag you out into the woods and fucking kill you myself, because Peaches is a liability. She is a weakness. She's a very weak link in the Empire of Safety. I don't know what you would call it. I'm going to call it the Empire of Safety. And caring about someone who is that volatile and that much of a liability is... you have to like weigh up, like, if I, like, everyone dies, Peaches dies. Everyone dies or Peaches dies. Load the barrel with perma rounds, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have Mice of Mana. I dibs on killing him first. You want to kill me? I don't even know Wesley. The only thing I know about Wesley is I met him and turned around to Sparks and went, that guy's a serial killer, dude. And she went, yeah. But the difference between Tar is like, Tar's like, cool, he's a serial killer. Okay, try not to kill any of my friends. And Sparks went, oh my god, don't kill me. Here's a knife. Oh my god. Don't kill me. There's the gun. Don't kill me. Oh my god, it would be so awful if you killed me right now. Here's some rope. Hashtag let Sparks die. Sparks. Peaches would convince you not to kill her and you will end up cross-dressing it. If I got to the point where I was going to kill Peaches, I would kill Peaches. I wanted someone who was like the most manipulatable, trickable, and someone who loses a lot, and now I don't even have to try with her. I know, and it's the worst because she's a fucking liability. I mean, it might be my favorite. I call him with the Wallaby Kid. It might be the favor. I need you to take this girl out into the goddamn woods and cut off her goddamn head. No balls. I don't know if Tar's the type to really get his hands dirty though. I'm trying to see. I'm now trying. Like, I've been thinking for the last like couple of days how I'm actually going to mastermind this, because there's two things. There's two things. One, I don't trust people on the server with meta, and this will be the first time that a lot of this business will have been very openly broadcast over a stream. And honestly, don't trust people with meta. I don't trust people not to clip shit and fucking watch shit and then bring that information into game and then use it against me in some way. I don't really... I feel like playing a criminal is really difficult on the server because of that. I can't trust my own chat. Hakir's literally in here every night being like, so, this is what Phelan is doing. And I'm like, hey, don't ever need to know it, really. But cool. People being like, Wallaby Kid is behind you in the game. What? And then he walks in because they're watching it, you know? So that I'm a little bit weirded out about. I don't really know how to get around that. And also just like making sure that there is no actual trail. Because it seems like some people can't be trusted, man. Some people can't be fucking trusted. Because someone ratted out Flood a little bit in there, so... I've been kind of racking my brains for how to do this very quietly, very carefully, and effectively on Tar. Now, there's a lot of guns that I can sell. Good luck ever proving that they were stolen. But there's a lot of guns that are like all the etched guns and stuff are the ones that are really the ones that are gonna... I don't know how to do that very, very safely and securely, and that is what I'm gonna work on figuring out. Because none of this, they'll never catch me. And if they, I'll make you a promise right now, if they catch me, it was meta. If they catch me, it was meta. And you goddamn know it, dude. And you know it. I'm out, dude. Words to live by. Yeah, we'll see, man. No, we'll see how it really goes. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Cat Lady and chatting shit about Wild RP. I will be playing some Wild RP in a couple of hours. I'm going to go and take a quick break, have a little bit of food, rest my eyes for a moment, and then we will jump on. Again, I'll have to be on Tar tonight, so we're going to jump in and jump onto Tar probably in about 2 or 3 hours and just see how it goes. Again, it's not all fucking crazy crim hours on Tar. Maybe we'll be babysitting Peaches again. Maybe we'll be hanging out with Amber. Maybe we will be involved in a shootout with a bunch of fucking bank robbers in the back of the gun store again. Who knows, man? You just never know what's going to happen. So tune in later on to find out if you want to watch it. For now, we're going to go and see Annabelle, played by Galathrill. She is streaming some Annabelle. She's just starting up the stream now. So if you want to jump in, say hi, chill, and hang out with Rufus's queen, Tar's blood enemy, and Rufus's absolute queen. The split mind I need for it. Thanks so much for tuning in, boys. No stream tomorrow in the daytime, and I'll see you on Thursday for the game vote. Bye.